presentation of Wcso Sports. High school football is coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcso967.com. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcso Sports. Wcso Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the high school football postseason on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com. Coming up, we'll join Greg Meyer from the Dairy King broadcast booth for tonight's game. Welcome to the Whisper Internet pregame. Coming up tonight, it's the Class 4A playoffs. Coach Brian Short's Central Cougars are on the road, facing the two-time defending state champion Rochester Rockets. Coming up, we'll hear from both coaches, Central's Brian Short and Rochester's Derek Leonard, as we get ready for postseason football. We're just getting started here on the Whisper Internet pregame on Max 96.7. Have you been told that high-speed internet's not available in your area? Whisper Internet is available in areas not traditionally served by DSL or cable internet. It's faster, less expensive, and more reliable than satellite internet, and no telephone or cable service is required. Call Whisper Internet today at 800-765-7772 or whisperinternet.com to request more information. Whisper Internet, high-speed internet you can count on. Up next, Becker Jewelers presents the coaches' interviews as the Whisper Internet pregame continues on Max 96.7.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Scientists say the universe is random.
Why should your radio station be any different?
You've got Max 96.7.
Still to come, the HSHS Athletes Advantage Sports Medicine Kickoff when the Central Cougars take on the Rochester Rockets. Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com presents the coaches' interviews. Save 60% off while supplies last on all Becker Jewelers Pandora beads and bracelets during Pandora Mania, ending Wednesday. Your host of Talkin' Sports, Rip Nottmeyer, had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Rochester Rockets, Derek Leonard, as we get ready for postseason football.
It's been another, it's the same thing, which is great for you, but it's been another banner year for your Rockets, hasn't it? 8-1 overall and a share of the conference title. out of the Central State 8.
Yeah, it's been a different year. It's been a up and down, and we're young, and so we had to go through some growing pains early. But they got through them, and it was a fun year. The conference was really competitive this year, and so it was a fun year because every week it seemed like you had a challenge, and it was a fun year. But the kids did good, yeah.
But you are not such a veteran group this season, huh? You lost quite a few kids through graduation.
Yeah, we did last year. We lost every old lineman, and then obviously the quarterback went to Southern, and then 2 of the 4 receivers and the starting running back. So the only person we had back was our 2 slot receivers, and then 2 or 3 kids on defense. So I think there's 5 total, and so and we're starting a lot of juniors. So it's just an inexperienced team, with some good senior leadership, but we're probably junior oriented and just inexperienced, So it took a while. It took us, a lot of games, honestly, to get to where we are used to playing, and we're still not there to a point. There's still some things we don't focus on like we should, and but they have improved, and that's what you look for, and I think they have got better as the years went on. So that's been exciting, but it's a young team, a lot of people go through, and
that's right.
It's just part of it. So.
Well, you've certainly got a great program there, and you've sent your share off to Division I play and more, especially in those back ranks. And on this season, you had just the one stumble, and of course, that was to another powerful group in Sacred Heart Griffin.
Yeah. No, it's we lose to this. They're tough, and it's my dad, and so they're well coached, and they do everything right. And it was a big one this year. It was for he won he's the most winningest coach in Illinois now, and that was for that game.
Okay.
So that game has enough luster without that. But
My
you
goodness.
added that to it. And the Chicago Bears came down and did something. USA football, so it was a crazy week. It's not an excuse, but I'm just glad it was over when it was over.
Right.
We both don't like that game because we don't like playing each other. So, but it was fun. It's a good competition each year, and but yeah, they're really good, obviously.
And you made Chatham Glenwood your last victim. You won that game 31-14. So you've got the drive, you've got the athletes, I know, and Central does too. Have you had a chance to study much of the Central Cougars, Derek?
Yeah, we watched them on film, and a lot on Sunday and Monday, obviously, and they're obviously well coached. Coach Short and Coach Howard on offense, I knew they do a great job, and the kids are prepared. I really like their quarterback a lot. He's got good, big, strong arm. Their receivers, I think, do a great job of route running, and double moves and things like that. Coach Howard, you could tell he's coached by those, coached by him. He's a heck of a receiver himself. And so, you could tell he does a good job coaching them. And then on defense, Shorty does a good job of, you can tell the linebackers are well coached. They do what they're supposed to. And on defense, they're just sound. And, they do everything the right way. And you can tell both those guys do a great job with them.
Finally, Derek, could you give us 3 keys to the game tonight as you're about set to host those Cougars?
Yeah, I think, the first one is playing at our tempo. We go fast, and we got to be able to play, especially at home. We got to play at our tempo. Second thing, obviously, is what it always is, and it's been a problem for us all year, is penalties and turnovers. You can't be penalized, and you can't turn the football over. You can't get second and third and long. We're not built for that like we have been in the past, and so you can't do that. And then, the third thing is probably stopping the quarterback. I think he's, they're probably going to throw it up some and let that kid play because he's a good player. And so I think the big thing is stopping him and controlling him some and trying to make him, check down and not go for the home run and take away those plays. Maybe get a pass rush on him too. So.
All right, Derek. Hey, appreciate your time, and we'll see you another time. Okay. Thanks for coming on.
All right. No problem. Bye.
As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep that focus by helping ensure you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Teresa Richards and Keith Wilkin, your Country Financial representatives in Breeze, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Come see us today at our new location at 617 North Main in Breeze.
Your future is now with Central Illinois Truck Service. Hi, this is Perry Stanfa. We are looking for new team members, over-the-road hopper bottom and in-dump drivers, plus diesel mechanics. Apply today. Central Illinois Truck Service offers excellent paid health benefits, a good, stable, family-owned company. To apply, call Eva now at 664-2646 or stop by Central Illinois Truck Service, 1713 East Bowman Drive, Greenville, Illinois.
What were we thinking when we designed the station? I'll tell you. We were thinking it takes all sorts to make a world.
Max 96.7.
The Class 4A playoffs are coming up on Max 96.7, featuring the Central Cougars taking on the Rochester Rockets. Are you ready to experience honest water? Delicious, pure, refreshing water delivered right to your home or business. If you are already drinking bottled water and making several trips to the store to bring back cases of plastic bottles you're storing in your garage and refrigerator, how about having pure, honest water delivered right to you? With 3 or 5 gallon bottle options, get ready for the convenience and ease that'll make your water drinking easy. Try Honest Water absolutely free for 1 month. Honest Water will set up a cooler and bring you 3 bottles of water at no charge, just to give you a chance to give it a try. There's no obligation and it's totally worth it. Honest Water is locally veteran-owned and operated. Call 806-2081 for your free month of Honest Water. That's 806-2081 or online, purehonestwater.com.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or crossover that fits your budget at Breeze Motor Sales on Old Route 50 in Breeze. Breeze Motor Sales offering new 2018 Ford vehicles and a wide pre-owned selection too. Breeze Motor Sales has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts for over 100 years. On Old Route 50 in Breeze and online at breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motor Sales, your family dealer since 1913.
Remember what it was like to expect the unexpected?
I never realized it was so complex.
Guess what? The feeling's back.
You're on Max.
Coming up, the Central Cougars take on the Rochester Rockets as we get ready for the HSHS Athletes Advantage Sports Medicine Kickoff. Still to come tomorrow afternoon. Postseason football continues here on Max 96.7 when the Mater Dei Knights host the Effingham Flaming Hearts. We'll bring you all of the action from the Dairy King broadcast booth starting around 1:30 with the kickoff set for 2 tomorrow afternoon. It's a high school football postseason doubleheader on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcso967.com.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
With all the things to protect, who do you turn to for the coverage you need? Trust Joe Isaac at Isaac Insurance Agency at 951 Fairfax in Carlisle. The Isaac Insurance Agency's goal is to provide a range of policies and the best possible service to you. Family owned and operated. Isaac Insurance Agency offering auto, home, life, health, farm homeowners. Call 594-4766.
Do you mind if I turn on the radio?
The music is great, and it doesn't cost anything.
It's Max 96.7.
Still to come as the Whisper Internet pregame continues on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcso967.com. The Keys Brothers Auction and Realty keys to the game when we join Greg Meyer in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Becker Jewelers presents the coaches' interviews continuing now with the head coach of the Central Cougars, Brian Short, as his squad gets ready for the long road trip to Rochester to take on the defending state champions.
Brian, it is 4A playoff time. It kicks off tonight for you. I know you're hoping to enter with a bit more momentum at 7-2, but those Heron Tigers, they kept that tight grip on you a week ago.
Yeah, we just didn't play well enough in the first half. Got down 24-0, and rallied like crazy in the second half and showed a lot of guts. But we gave ourselves a pretty big hill to climb, and proud of our guys' effort and the fight they had in them. But you just can't spot a team like Heron 24 points and expect to win a ball game.
It was a 34-24 final in favor of the Bengals, and you scored 18 in the final frame, didn't you, in that comeback bid?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so.
Wow, and Max Campworth and Tyson Lobb had a hand in that. And again, we've talked about Max plenty and Tyson too, but one more time on him, these last 3 or 4 games at least, he's really coming to his own, and that's got to help that O.
Yeah, Tyson's done a good job. I know his averages went from about, a little over 3 yards a carry to up almost to 5 in the last couple games. So, he's just doing a good job hitting holes and being a physical runner and things, and just, having a better vision of the field. So, yeah, he ran the ball well in the second half for us.
I'm sure he had a spirited week of practice, of preparation for the Rochester Rockets.
Yeah, our guys have done really well. It's been a pretty up-tempo week, and the preparation has been great, and we've responded to things well that we've seen so far. So I'm excited about the way our guys have approached this week.
And what's your approach away from the field of play itself? Because of course the Rockets have had a tremendous history and all, but you kind of got to wipe some of that aside, don't you?
Oh man, it's they are as advertised. They're a very good football team. Probably the toughest that I've ever seen since we've been here. And they've definitely earned, whatever you want to call it, their reputation, their the mystique about them. I mean, they are as good as people say they are. So it's been a tough game to prepare for. And a lot of people are saying, well, you got a horrible draw and things like that. What I told our kids was every year there's 16 teams that have to play either state champion or the runner-up in the first round. And it is what it is. So once you get that draw, there's no reason to pout about it anymore. You just got to suck it up and go out and prepare the best you can and see what you can do.
And you are 6-3, and they are levied at 8-1 with a good deal of playoff success. So what do you think? What have you learned about them on tape? And give me 3 keys to that game this evening, Brian.
Offensively, they're a complex offense that's going to have the most just fast-paced tempo that we've ever seen. They're going to be snapping the ball about 10 seconds after each play is dead, and they're going to be waiting for the refs to take their hands off of it. So, for us to be successful, we're going to have to find a way to get off the field defensively, make them punt or hold on 4th down. Offensively, for us, we're going to have to answer. We're going to have to keep their offense off the field by extending drives and getting first downs and then scoring points. And then, the last thing is just going to be find a way for someone to be a spark at any point. Someone just be a spark and answer the call. I told our guys that you've got a chance to prove yourself against literally, the last 7 out of 8 years, the best team in the state. You got a chance to see how good you are And you know, it's going to be a fun atmosphere to be a part of, and it's been a tough week to prepare for. But you know, I've learned a lot about ourselves and things that we might possibly need to do better in the program compared to the way they do things. So it's been an experience, that's for sure.
We'll go for win number 7 tonight, Brian. Thanks for coming on again. The best of luck against the Rochester Rockets.
Thanks a lot, Rip. I appreciate it.
When we come back, we'll join Greg Meyer from the Dairy King broadcast booth for the Keys Brothers Auction and Realty Keys to the Game. It's the Central Cougars playing in the Class 4A playoffs. Moving forward requires taking that first step. And when it comes to your future, your first step should be Kaskaskia College. With more than 50 degrees and 100 certificate programs, Kaskaskia College can prepare you for a great career, your next promotion, or set you on your educational path. Life is too short to wait. Take your first step to success with Kaskaskia College. Learn more today. Call 545-3040 or kaskaskia.edu.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Pandora Mania is ending at Becker Jewelers, and I'm here to tell you, you are running out of time. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and our liquidation of all of our Pandora inventory of Becker's is almost over. So don't miss out. All Becker's Pandora is now 60% off while they last. Get here now, because I can't stress this enough. When they're gone, they're gone. And with a deal like this, our remaining Pandora is going fast. So don't wait. Right now is a perfect time to fill in your present bracelet or create a new one. Make sure you shop both of our stores in Breeze and in Highland. But you better hurry, because Pandora Mania definitely, positively, absolutely will end Wednesday. Get 60% off all in-stock Pandora while supplies last. This is the last and biggest discount of Pandora you will ever see anywhere.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020. Get mouth-watering flavor at a jaw-dropping price at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Charbroiled sliders are starting at just $1.25. Get them as a single or get them as a double. And get as many as you want. Plus, enjoy the entire Red Burrito menu. And tomorrow morning, try the new made-from-scratch honey butter biscuits. Get unhungry now at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm, chiropractor for MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Here at MedPlus, we pride ourselves on offering many health services all in one convenient place. We use a conservative, multidisciplinary approach to treating the individual, which includes physical therapy, massage therapy, physical medicine, and chiropractic care. We want to be your local choice for musculoskeletal pain. Please stop by MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle to meet our wonderful staff. Call us at 594-3671 or visit us on our website at medplusplus.com.
Welcome to our music warehouse. Lucky you're not the one who has to refile all these CDs. Playing everything.
You've got Max 96.7.
We're moments away from the HSHS Athletes Advantage Sports Medicine Kickoff. This high school football broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Putker Construction, Jansen Chevrolet, Fairman Garage Doors, the Joe Isaac Insurance Agency, Tunya's Service Company, the Community Bank of Trenton, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Clinton Manor Living Center, Jansen Farm Equipment, Keys Brothers Realty and Auction, Buckman Milk Hauling, Breeze Dental Group, the Foppy Insurance Agency, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. And now, from the Dairy King broadcast booth, here's Greg Meyer.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer here at the Status Station. Alongside me tonight is Dylan Meyer. Ben Koopman taking care of us back at Wcso Studios. We have Friday night Class 4A playoff football here tonight. One of the two teams that qualify for the playoffs in Clinton County sports. The Cougars are on the road, the 13th seed in the South in Class 4A, taking on the two-time defending state champions and the Rochester Rockets, who have won 7 of the last 8 coming in to the 4A playoffs. They're 8-1 on the year. They finished 8-1 in the Central State 8 Conference as well. Both these teams, Rochester seated 4th in the South in 4A. A little bit of a breakdown here as we get the Whisper Internet pregame continuing along here. As you heard the coaches' interviews with Derek Leonard and Brian Short. Pregame with Rip. Good crowd on hand here at Rocket Booster Stadium tonight, but the Rockets are 8-1 on the year. They finished 8-1 in the conference. They were co-champs of the Central State 8. Their head coach is Derek Leonard. He's in his 14th year at Rochester High School. He is 133-29 over his first 13 seasons, and this is his 13th straight playoff appearance at Rochester. Before Leonard, the Rockets have only qualified for the playoffs 5 other times in school history. As I mentioned, the Rockets have won 7 of 8 in the Class 4A state championships, and 2 in a row entering this playoff session here. The Rockets are coming off a 31-14 victory over Chatham last week. So quarterback Clay Bruno was 14 of 21 for 210 yards and a couple of touchdowns through the air, and he had 16 carries for 98 yards. The Rockets score about 40 points per game all in the year and give up 16 points per game. They do play a 2-quarterback system, do the Rockets, but I think it's going to be more of Bruno's team now the rest of the way. He's 94 of 155 through the air for over 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns. Checked out the 7 interceptions. They've got a couple of running backs as well. David Yagers has got 99 carries for 616 yards and 8 touchdowns there. And Bruno, as I mentioned, he can do it with his feet as well. 87 carries for 519 yards and 5 scores. And they got another back as well in Gleason. Get his first name here for you. Zach Gleason, who's a 6-foot junior. He himself, 48 carries for 267 yards and 4 touchdowns there. You got a talented receiving core as well, do the Rockets. They're led on the receiving core by Riley Lewis. He's got 727 yards. Cade Eddington's got 663 yards. Lewis with 10 touchdowns. Eddington with 6 touchdowns. They got 3 other guys on the team. Yagers, the running back, has got over 10 catches. Cornett with over 10 catches. And Beatty, a freshman, with 11 receptions. So definitely a lot of targets for quarterback Bruno to throw the football to, and the Rockets, as you heard Coach Short in the pregame, are about as good as advertised. It's going to be a fast team, fast offense. If they can snap it before 20 seconds left in the play clock, they will. And it's going to be a tough uphill climb for the Cougars tonight. We're going to get into the Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company keys to the game here in just a few minutes. We take a look at the Cougars breakdown a little bit here coming into this game. They finished the regular season with a 6-3 record. They finished 5-1 in the Kokia Conference. They split in the Kokia with Freeburg and Columbia. Head coach Brian Short is in his 12th season at Central. He has compiled a 60-46 record over his first 11 seasons. This is the 7th playoff berth for Central under Coach Brian Short. Cougars had a 3-game winning streak snapped last week at Heron, 34-24. Quarterback Max Campworth, 13-23 through the air for 177 yards and a touchdown with an interception as well. Running backs Tyson Lobb and Jordan Spangenberg combined for 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cougars, though, couldn't get out of their own way and plagued themselves with 5 turnovers and 4 of them in the first half. Cougars are scoring 25 points per game through the 9-week season, giving up 20 on the season. Cam Ford's been the key for the Cougars. He's got over 1,400 yards passing and 10 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. He's also got 2 rushing touchdowns on the year. The running backs, Spangenberg and Lobb, had a nice season there. Spangenberg with over 700 yards rushing, 11 touchdowns. Lobb with 480 yards and 7 touchdowns. And the Cougars receiving core, Garrett Richter, 32 catches. Blake Marcus with 19 catches. Wimpy with 16 catches. And Alex Garcia with 15 catches as the Rockets are just coming onto the field here at Rocket Booster Stadium in front of a good crowd here. Cougar fans have traveled out as well. So it's kind of the breakdown here as the Whisper Internet pregame here continuing on. Take a look at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company keys to the game here in this one. For Rochester, they want to play to their tempo here at home. No turnovers or penalties and stop the quarterback for the Rockets and head coach Derek Leonard. On the other side for Coach Brian Short, get off the field on defense, take care of the football, and come out ready to play. Here in this one, so those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company keys to the game. Our HSHS Athletes Advantage. Sports Medicine opening kickoff here is coming up in just a moment. Here both teams going over their final instructions. And if you don't know any of the backstory in this one, it's a good one. Head coach Derek Leonard and Central head coach Brian Short, offensive coordinator John Howard, good friends with Coach Leonard, played college football together at Illinois College. So these guys definitely know each other very well. I'm sure there was a lot of talk during the week between all three of those gentlemen. Derek Leonard, very class act. He was nice to take time with us to talk with Rip. Talk to me pregame, just down on the field for a little bit as well. A very stand-up guy, nice fella. Cougars will receive the opening kickoff here. They'll be in their road white uniforms, purple lettering, black trim with the gray pants, purple helmets. Rochester will be in their home dark blue uniforms with the white lettering, orange trim, blue pants, and the blue and orange helmets. They look a lot like the Illinois Fighting Illini in their uniforms. Rochester with well over 100 kids on their football team. This year we got 12 minutes up on the big board here, and we're just moments away from your HSHS Sports Medicine opening kickoff here. Cougars will move right to left here in the opening quarter. In front of a ginormous crowd here tonight. Round one, I got here just a little after 5 o'clock to get stuff set up, and they actually had a line waiting to get tickets to get into the football stadium. That was the first time I've ever seen that in my 5-year career at Wcso. Ball teed up. That is the freshman, Hank Betty, to kick it away, and it's an end-over-end kick that is going to be snagged up at the 20 by Tyson Lobb. They will fake the reverse to Richter. Lobb's got a big hole across the 35 up to the 40, and then lowers the shoulder up to the 43, and that's where the Cougars will take over on the first possession of the football game on their own 43-yard line. A lot of the talk this week, if you have heard murmurs through, is can the Cougars play against the Rockets with a tough uphill climb? You know, you read all about the Rockets in the papers and how good of a football team they really are, and the Cougars are going to get first-hand taste of that. Here, Max Campor's going to come out in the shotgun. He's got a running back flanking to the left, 2 receivers right, 1 left, and a lot of noise being made below us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. That's off right tackle for Spangenberg up to midfield. That's about a 7-yard gain on first down. Derek Leonard mentioned in the pregame as well that his team's been off to some slow starts on the season. They've had some penalties, turnovers as well. Spangenberg carried that for 7 yards. They go 2 receivers left, 1 right. A lot of noise being made in the shotgun. Camp with the one-hand clap, high snap. They hand it to Spangenberg up the middle, and he crosses the midfield stripe to the 49, and Cougars into plus territory. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for the offense for the first time here on the road. That was Spangenberg again, and the crowd going wild, some noise being made, and it is 3rd and 3 for the Cougars with 2 receivers left, 1 right in the gun for Camp with a one-hand clap, a high snap. They hand it. Spangenberg off left tackle, makes a man miss, first down to the 45. And the Cougars will have a 1st and 10 with 10:47 to play in the opening quarter. Couple of Rockets in there on the tackle. They are big on the defensive line up front. You got a 280-pound Chad Korwitz, or Chris Korwitz, Chris Camden Ramsey, 275. So definitely big across the front. A couple of 200-pound defensive linemen as well. First down and 10. And under center goes Campworth on a fullback dive. That might have been Spangenberg again for a yard. And it'll be second down and 9. Host of Rockets on the tackle there. 71, that was Ramsey. Central definitely on the offensive end. Doesn't want to play too fast. They want to take their time. They got 2 receivers each way in the gun for Campworth. And a one-hand clap, and he's going to try to set up a flanker screen to the right. That's Garcia with a catch up to the 40. Inside of that down to the 38. And a 6-yard gain for Garcia, and that's going to be a third and manageable now for the Cougars. They'll call it 3 inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. For the Central offense. Opening possession of the football game here. At 9.5 minutes to go in the first, we have a no score on your Honest Water scoreboard, and it's third down again for the Cougar offense. Offensive coordinator John Howard relaying the plays in. 2 receivers each side of the formation. Campworth in the gun. Spangenberg to his right. He'll take a hand clap and a high snap. Here comes a free runner. Swings it down to Spangenberg. That's first down yardage inside the 30, and then bumped down at the 28. That's a gain of 10 for Spangenberg and a first down. So the Cougars coming out quick on the offensive side, punching early, and get another first down, second on the drive, and it's going to be first and 10 with the ball spotted outside the 25-yard line at about the 27, entering near that Buckeye red zone for the first time. In the gun is Max Campworth. Gets the signal. Spangenberg to his right. 2 receivers left, 1 right. In the gun. High snap, almost a fumbled handoff. Spangenberg does corral it to the 25-yard line, and it's going to be a short gain for there. It's maybe 1 or 2, and it'll be second and about 8. Almost a mishandled on the zone read by Campworth and Spangenberg. Cougars with 8:30 to play here, opening quarter. On a drive that started after a good return on their own 43 and trying to get inside that Rocket 20 for a first down on 2nd and 8. 2 receivers left, 1 right. In the gun, Campworth with a hand clap again and a high snap. He's going to roll the right, flips it into the corner to the short side of the field to Marcus for no gain. And now it's going to be 3rd and long. And another 3rd down here for the Cougars and 8. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right in the gun. That's Campworth with Spangenberg to his right. 8:04 to play here in the opening quarter. Campworth's going to roll right, avoids the rush. He's going to heave it to the end zone to Garcia, and that one incomplete. Broken up on the back end and a one-on-one hand fighting down there between Garcia. Trying to see and Riley Lewis there to break it up for the Rockets. And it's 4th and 8 where the Cougars are at. They're going to have to go ahead and try to go for it here on 4th down. So a 4th and 8, sorry, check that. And the Rocket faithful below us here in the booth coming to their feet. 2 receivers left, 1 right in the gun. Campworth looks over, and a timeout's going to be taken here by Brian Short with 7:57 to play in the opening quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. No score between the Rockets and the Cougars. Listening to high school football in the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Win or lose, come out for some great food like awesome smoked wings, potato skins, shrimp skewers, nachos, and more. Call ahead to place your order, 594-8830. Don't forget, after tonight's game, fun times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge just north of Carlisle on Route 127.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. It's 4th and 8 from the 25-yard line for the Cougar offense. Cougars are going to have 2 receivers to the left, 1 right. Campworth in the shotgun, empty set here. Spangenberg comes to the line. Now they're going to look. They survey, throw down the middle. Marcus, it's complete. In near the 10-yard line, and that's a gain of about 14 and another first down on a 4th and 8 right down the middle. They took a timeout on a 4th and 8, got the play they wanted, and picked up a first down, and the Cougars enter the Buckeye red zone for the first time. Explore the possibilities of a simpler life at your Centralia and Greenville Buckeye stores, and it's first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Two receivers right, 1 left, shotgun formation. That is a handoff off right tackle. Spangenberg slipped, but he fell forward, maybe to the 10. A yard gain on that one, if anything, for Spangenberg off of right tackle. And it's 7:15 to play here in the opening quarter. No score, honest water scoreboard here at Rocket Booster Stadium. Rochester, Illinois, first round Class 4A playoffs. 2 receivers to left. 1 receiver right in the gun. That's Max Campworth with Spangenberg to his left, 2nd down and 9. Campworth with a draw, blitz comes. Screen set up, Garcia with a catch and run. Garcia tried to break a tackle, he's inside the 5, and they're going to mark him at the 3. That's going to be a gain of about 5 or 6. I think it's going to be just short of the line to gain. Be 3rd and 2 for the Cougars from the 3-yard line. About a 6-7 yard gain, and it's a 3rd down. And short Cougars can't get a first down inside the 1. And they have bled most of this first quarter clock. 6.5 minutes to play here in the opening frame, and it's 3rd down and 3. And they have converted 2 third downs, or 1 third down and a 4th on this drive. In the gun, Campworth high snap, handoff, Spangenberg. And maybe a loss of a yard. Might have been a loss of a yard there for Spangenberg, and it's going to be another 4th down. Actually, the Cougars have converted 2 thirds and a 4th on this opening drive here that has bled almost 6 minutes of the first quarter clock off and continuing here. And it's 4th down and 4 after the loss of a yard, and let's see what the Cougars elect to do. Lob will come off. Now they're going to switch things back up. Lob comes back on. Garcia comes back out, and it's 4th and 4. Cougars have already burned a timeout on this opening drive, and it's 4th and 4. Rocket fans below us making noise in the gun. Is Campworth, 2 running backs back there. They're going to hand it. Lob off of left tackle, cuts it up near the pylon. Touchdown, Central. That's a 4-yard touchdown run by Tyson Lob on a 4th down. And the Cougars bleed a lot of the first quarter clock off, and they lead the 2-time defending state champions. Here early 6-0. 5.5 to play. Wempe changing into his kicking boot. And he'll come on for the point after touchdown. Wempe still waiting. Trying to get it figured out. Here comes. 15 seconds on the play clock. Richter's going to hold it. 5.5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. A drive that took over 6.5 minutes. Capped off by a touchdown. Good snap, good hold. Point after for Wempe is good. And your score and your honest water scoreboard is the Central Cougars 7, the Rochester Rockets nothing. Listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside, and it's 7-0 on your honest water scoreboard. The Central Cougars leading the Rochester Rockets here with 5:32 to play in the opening quarter. We take a look at that Prairie Farm scoring drive, a 14-play drive that started on the Cougars' own 43-yard line. Got 3 first downs, converted 2 third downs and 2 fourth downs. And it was capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Tyson Lobb, and the point after touchdown by Camden Wempe was good as well. And the Cougars lead 7-0 on your Honest Water scoreboard against the 7-time state champions in the last 8 years in Class 4A, the Rochester Rockets. And the ball on the tee for Zach Landis, and he will kick it away. And Cade Eddington deep, and Eddington, who's a senior, just got a letter from the University of Miami to possibly play college football next year for the Canes. He's got the football at the 22, and he looks for a hole. Eddington makes a move, then he's tackled at midfield after about a 30-yard return for Eddington. And the Rockets will take possession on the 50-yard line for the first time. And Eddington's got some speed there and almost broke that kick away. So we'll see the Rockets for the first time in this high-powered offense led by quarterback Clay Bruno, but he's got all kinds of help around him. Riley Lewis, a big-time receiver. Eddington, another one as well, and a couple of running backs, Yoggers and Gleason, and he's in the shotgun formation. Is Bruno, and he will hand it up the middle. And that's a gain of 3 there for David Yoggers. Rockets quickly back to the line of scrimmage here. Ball spotted. They're up at the line, ready to go. And go 2 receivers left, 1 right in the gun. Full back to the left side of the formation. Yoggers in the backfield with Bruno to his right. He takes the snap and a mishandled snap. And Marcus at the tackle on a loss in the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Rocket offense. The Rocket offense on a mishandle there between Yoggers and Bruno. And it's 3rd down for the Rockets with 4:40 to play in the opening frame. 2 receivers left, tight to the formation. 1 way out wide to the right. That's Eddington. Bruno faked the handoff and roll, and almost tackled there by Carricker. And he throws one in vain, complete to Riley Lewis. Tackled at the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 and a first down. Riley Lewis. Carricker almost got there for Bruno. Back to the line, do the Rockets go. 2 receivers left, 1 right in the gun for Bruno. They motion Gleason out into the formation. That is a run for Yoggers across the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's another gain of 11 and a first down. So first down and 10. The ball spotted at the 24-yard line in the pistol. They'll hand it again for Yoggers off left tackle. Big hole, 20, 15, makes a move, 10, 5, and a touchdown for David Yoggers from 24 yards out. And just like that, the Rockets on the board. And 4 runs, 1 pass. Yoggers gets in a couple of first downs. And on for the point after touchdown for the Rockets. Oh, well, good snap, good hold, kick on the way, and it is good. So your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after that Rocket drive is the Rochester Rockets 7, Central Cougars 7. Listening to 4A football, Max 96.7.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside 7-7 on your Honest Water scoreboard. We take a look at that Prairie Farm scoring drive for the Rockets. 5-play drive that went 50 yards with a couple of first downs, capped off by a 24-yard touchdown run by David Yoggers. And the point after touchdown was good as well, and it's tied at 7 on your Honest Water scoreboard with 4:07 to play in the first. All teed up for the Rockets at the 40. Lob and Richter deep for the Cougars on their own 10-yard line. Ball on the tee. And to kick it away is Beatty, and it's a low bouncing kick picked up by Richter. And he'll fake the hand off the lob and cut it up the field. Makes a move at the 30 and then gets up to about the 32-yard line, and that's where the Cougars will have their second possession of the football game on their own 32. Cougars first drive, 14 plays, converted a couple of third downs, 2 fourths, got in the end zone, and now they'll have it again for the second time. They bled a lot of the first quarter clock. We got 3:59 to play in the first period. We are tied at 7, and it's first down and 10. 2 receivers left of the formation. 1 right, that's going to be lobbed to the short side of the field off of right tackle, and he is upended after about a yard or 2 on the far side. Hogan Peters on the tackle on the far side for the Rockets. Second down and 8. Two receivers left, fullback to the left, 1 receiver right in the gun for Campworth, and it's second down and 8. In motion, the fullback left to right. Campworth takes the snap, fakes the handoff the lob this time. He is looking down the middle. Garcia overshot him. Incomplete, and Garcia had his man beat on the far side. That was David Allen. And now it's 3rd and 8. Took a chance on that 2nd and 8. And had his man and just overshot him. And now it's a 3rd and long for the Rockets. Or for the Cougars, check that. In the gun is Max Campworth. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Running back to his right, and a 3rd and 8. A hand clapping or looking to pass. He's going to throw, and that one batted in the air, nearly intercepted. Allen on the coverage. The diving man in was Peters trying to make the interception, and the Cougars are going to have to punt. Here with 3:13 to play. Richter to punt. And he will punt it away. Eddington goes back there. And he's just going to let it dive down at the 28. And that's where the Rockets will take over. Rockets will get it. 3:07 to play in the first. We are tied at 7 on your Honest Water scoreboard. And here comes the Rocket offense. Eddington split out wide to the right for the Rockets. 2 receivers to the left of the formation. That is Bruno in the backfield to take the snaps. Bruno takes the snap, and he will fake the handoff and keep it. And he's got first down yardage and more. Tries to get a block from Yoggers, but he's tackled by Garrett Richter at the 41 after a gain of 13 and a first down for the Rockets. Rockets right back to the line. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Bruno in the shotgun. High motions. Gleason out into the formation. He looks right, throws back, screen left. That is Eddington. Makes a man miss and is tackled and then swung forward across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of, call it 9, and it's going to be just short of the first down. Second and short for the Rockets. And right back to the line they go. Trips left, 1 receiver right in the gun. Bruno takes a snap, and he will hand it to Gleason, and that play was blown up from the start. 3 Cougars in the backfield there. Spangenberg along with Cole Hegan, number 9. And now that pushes the Rockets back to a 3rd down, and we'll call it 6 after a loss of about 5 on that play, and they go 2 receivers left, 1 right. Tight end in there to the right as well. They'll hand it Yoggers right up the middle near the first down. And the spot's got him just short of the line to gain. He needed 5. They might have got 4.5, and he's going to be just short. 4th down and 1, and the Rockets quickly up to the line again. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Cougars got to get set up defensively. Bruno's going to take the snap. They'll hand it. That's Gleason. First down yardage across the 45. down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 6, and another Rocket first down. Right back to it are the Rockets. Trips left, one receiver right. In the gun. That's Bruno. Leeson flanking him to the left in the shotgun. Bruno fakes the screen to the right. He rolls left. He throws and overshoots Lewis in the flat, incomplete. Lewis was open on his corner route. Bruno just missed him. We got 1:27 to play here in the opening quarter. Tied at 7 on your Honest Water scoreboard. They go trips left. One receiver to the right, shotgun formation for Bruno. Actually, it's an empty set. Bruno takes a snap, he looks right, and he throws right. That pass complete into the flat. That's Eddington across the 40 to the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Egan on the tackle for the Cougars. It's third down and about 4 or 5, actually. Should only get about 5. In the gun again, that's Bruno. He'll fake the handoff this time, and it's a quarterback power run. First down yardage near the 30, and he's tackled at the 30s where they'll call it. 7-yard gain, first down for the Rockets. Two receivers right. One left, fullback left in the gun again for Bruno. He'll take a low snap, kicked it up to the line, ball down, but he keeps it and then might have got a yard out of it on the fumbled snap. And basically no gain, maybe a loss of a yard for Bruno on that one, and it's going to be second down and 10. Rain begins to fall here at Rocket Booster Stadium, and it's in the shotgun for Bruno. He will hand it. That is Yogers off left tackle. Makes a man miss and cuts it up to the 20. And that'll be close to the first down again. It will be enough for a first down after a 10-yard gain by Yogers. Fourth first down on the drive by the Rockets that started on their own 28-yard line. They enter the Buckeye red zone to the Rockets in the shotgun. Bruno with a fullback to his left and a running back behind him in the pistol. They hand it right up the middle and actually then cuts it outside. Is 21. That is Yogurst again down to about the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a first down. We got 12 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Rockets right back to the line. Two receivers left, one right in the gun. Fullback to the left. Yogurst right to the right of Bruno. One motions a man out, and they didn't get the snap on before the first quarter clock expired. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after one quarter is the Rochester Rockets 7, the Central Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football at the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here at Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. One quarter play. We're tied at 7 between the Rochester Rockets and the Central Cougars. The Rockets will have it first and goal at the 7. 12 minutes up on the big board. They flip the field. The Rockets will have two receivers to the left of the formation. They got a tight end in there, fullback in there as well, Gunn. The rain begins to fall. Breeze Journal writer Jeremy Chago now joining in the booth up here. Bruno in the shotgun. He'll take the snap and hand it. Yogurst is hit in the hole by Spangenberg, and then the line trying to push him forward, and it's going to be a gain of a yard or two by Yogurst. It'll be 2nd and goal. After about a yard gain. Looks like might have a first flag of the football game down there as well. Between either ball club, officiating crew coming together. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rockets. So that'd be a 15-yard variety after the play. That'll back them up. So it'll be 2nd down and goal for the Rockets back at the 21-yard line. I think is where they'll spot it officially. And it's 2nd and goal. 11:43 to go. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Fullback left of the formation. Up near the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Clay Bruno. Yogers to his right. The clock will play here. So we're ready. They motion the fullback out to the flat to the left side. They turn and set up a screen going back right. That's Yogers with blockers in front, and he will score a touchdown from 21 yards out by David Yogers, and there's no flags on the field. A 21-yard touchdown, receiving touchdown for Yogers. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. 1 on the ground and 1 receiving. And Elwell will come out for the point after. A good snap, good hold, point after touchdown on the way is good, and you're scoring your honest water. Scoreboard is the Rochester Rockets 14, the Central Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Congratulations to our local high school football teams as they enter postseason play. As a fan, you can admire the way quarterbacks direct their teams, but as an investor, you may want to put together your own team to help you achieve your financial objectives. Your financial team might consist of a financial advisor, a tax professional, and an attorney. Ideally, your financial professional should serve as the quarterback. This is Amy Cruzy, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Aviston.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside statistician. Dylan Meyer informed me that was not Bruno that threw that touchdown pass. That was McKinney, the other quarterback. McKinney's numbers, he's 33-49 for the year for 519 yards. I would give him his touchdown. If it was Brock McKinney, the other senior, that would be a 24-yard touchdown run, or 21-yard touchdown pass, I'm sorry, for McKinney to Yogers with the Prairie Farms Dairy scoring drive here in a moment. The Rockets got it teed up and getting it ready to kick it away. Ball teed up. Rockets will kick it end over end. Kind of in a no man's land. Lob will come and pick it up at the 20. He'll fake the handoff to Richter, trying to get a block his lob to the outside, and then he is forced out of bounds at about the 22, 21-yard line. That's where the Cougars will take over on their 3rd possession. On their own 21-yard line. So take a look at that. Rockets scoring drive was a 13-play drive that started on their own 28, 5 first downs, capped up by a 21-yard touchdown catch by David Yogers from quarterback Brock McKinney. Cougars will have it 1st down and 10 on the 21. 2 receivers right, 2 left in the gun. High snap, Spangenberg going off left tackle, big hole, 1st down yardage. And then he might have stepped out of bounds before the 1st down. Couple of guys falling over and be short of the line to gain a 9-yard run there, I think, by Spangenberg. Actually, that will give him enough for a 1st down after that. Yeah, it will be enough for a 1st down. Give him 10 yards. Got 10 1/4. That's enough for a 1st down, right? Those are the footballs, all you need. First and 10, out, ball spotted out near the 31, 32-yard line for the Cougar offense. And now they got both running backs in there, Lobb and Spangenberg. Camper, they'll take the snap, and he will hand it off right tackle for Lobb, and he is bottled up in the backfield, but he fought hard back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a short gain of 1. And it'll be second down, and we'll call it 9.5. With 10:55 to go. Call it no gain for Lobb. Crowd into it here at Rocket Booster Stadium on this 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 1 right, fullback to the left of the formation in the gun. That's a snap by Camper, then a quick throw. Right through the hands, picked off Cade Eddington. The hands of Richter and Eddington. No flags and a pick 6 for the Rockets. Pick 6 for Cade Eddington, and that gives the Rockets now a 20-7 lead. And Eddington on the redirect to the house. Call it unofficially 36 yards. Point after Altwell, they'll come on for the Rockets. Snap, hold, kick, blocked by Altwell, PAT, no good. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Rockets 20, the Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to putkerconstruction.com.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside Ben Koopman. Take care of us back at WCXO Studios. 20-7 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Rochester Rockets leading the Cougars here after a pick 6 by Cade Eddington. The Cougars will now get it back. Here after the point after touchdown was blocked. Ball on the tee at the 40 for the Rockets. Rain continuing to fall here in week 1 of the playoffs. In Class 4A, ball teed and kicked away end over end again. That one is going to be scooped up by the up man, Garcia. Looking for a hole, then he's tripped up at about the 38-yard line. And that's where the Cougars will take over on their own 38. So Campworth threw his 7th interception of the season. That one resulted in points for the Rockets with 10:18 to play here in the first half. Hardy's halftime. We'll have all the stats, some analysis for you. No really other games tonight going on in our area. Everybody playing tomorrow. I have Modern Day game tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock kick between them and the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Cougars with it now. First and 10. High snap. Campworth will fake the handoff to Lobb and keep it himself for a short gain. Half a yard up to the 40. Call it 1. 2nd and 9. Eddington on the tackle from his defensive back position for the Rockets. Second and 9. Campworth takes the snap, handoff Lobb, and he is hit in the backfield by Talon Williams. Short yards there as well for Lobb. And it's 3rd and 8. Call it no gain, 3rd and 9. And it's third down for the Rockets. Or for the Cougars, check that. Trips right. Nobody left of the formation for the Cougars. Both running backs in the backfield. Campworth in the gun. One hand clap. Takes a snap. Fakes a couple of handoffs. Trying to set up a screen. Spangenberg turned around. Ball was on him before. He had to get rid of it. The ball comes out as Spangenberg was fighting for yardage. And the Rockets recover. Picked up by number 32. That's Dalton Tiemann. Eddington on the hit. And another fumble. Spangenberg lost it fighting for yards. The Rockets will get their third possession officially of the football game on the CHS 26, or sorry, on the CHS 31. Bruno back out there. He wasn't out there on that last series. That's Gleason off right tackle for a gain of 1. Keith on the tackle for the Cougars, 65. Keith Warren is sporting a different number tonight for the Cougars. Usually number 60, usually number 68. He's wearing 65 tonight. Hegan wearing number 9. Shane Carricker wearing 69 for the Cougars. It's actually more than a 1-yard gain. They gave it about 2 or 3. They go empty with Bruno. Trips right, one receiver left with 8:20 to play in the first half. Bruno looking left, throwing left, pass complete at the 25. Makes a couple of men miss to the 20, and that is 21, and that is David Yogers again walking in for a 29-yard touchdown catch by Yogers. From Bruno. Clay Bruno, Yogers made a couple of men miss in the open field, and the Rockets what's his third touchdown in the end zone tonight. He's got 1 rushing, 2 receiving, and they'll go for 2. Bruno hands it. Yogers up the middle, fighting. 2-point conversion, no good. So your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Rochester Rockets 26, the Central Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football in the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator at Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden. Did you know that we offer private short-term rehabilitation suites? Our highly skilled nursing team is here to care for you while you recuperate from surgery, stroke, or illness. We have an excellent rehabilitation department in-house to provide occupational, physical, or speech therapy according to your doctor's orders. For more information about our services, give us a call at 618-588-4924.
It's Max 96.7.
Take a look at that Prairie Farm scoring drive by the Rockets. 2 plays, went 31 yards. Capped up by a 29-yard touchdown pass from Clay Bruno to David Yogers. Gave the Rockets a 26-7 lead. The 2-point conversion failed. Rockets 26-7 lead on your Honest Water scoreboard. Ball teed up at the 40. Lob, Richter deep. And another low kick right down the middle. Picked up Garcia, the up man. Makes a couple of men miss. Tackle at the 33. And that's where the Cougars will take over. So the Cougars, who scored on their opening possession, that took about 6.5 minutes off the first quarter clock, have now punted, had an interception that was returned for a touchdown. They just fumbled it in their own territory, and now they have it for the 5th time, 1st and 10 on their own 33, with 8 minutes even to go in the first half. Two receivers right, one left. Handoff, lob, middle, across the 35. And then he is hit by a wall of Rockets at about the 37-yard line, a 4-yard gain. And 4 or 5-yard gain, it'll be 2nd and 5 after that run. 2nd and 6, they'll call it. Two to the right of the formation, one receiver to the left for Max Campworth in the shotgun. He's got lob flank to the right, fullback offset to the left side of the line of scrimmage. And Campworth will roll left and throw left. Pass in a tight window is complete to Camden Wimpy for a first down. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain, it looks like, in a first down. Ball spotted. The Cougars move the chains. It'll be first down and 10, ball at the 44. I look over to offensive coordinator John Howard to get the play call. Two to the right, one left. Fullback offset. They will hand it. Lob going off of left tackle, looking for some running room. Gets to the 45-yard line, a 1-yard gain. .6:35 to play here in the first half. It's 26-7 Rockets. Actually, they're going to give them a loss of a yard on that play. And it's going to be 2nd and 11. Cougars got 6 seconds on the play clock. They got to get rolling here. And a timeout taken by offensive coordinator John Howard. And with 6:09 to play, you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. The Rochester Rockets 26, the Central Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Hi, Amanda Hugo, Internet Marketing Gal here at Jansen Chevrolet. Everyone who works here strives to give you the best service and experience possible, and our track record speaks for itself. Jansen Chevrolet is #1 in new Chevrolet sales in Clinton, Marion, and Washington counties. In addition to the way we do business, this is home, and we support local charities and communities and are proud that our customers, through the years, have become our friends. Jansen Chevrolet on Route 161 in Germantown.
The following message is brought to you by the Foppe Insurance Agency in Breeze.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
The Foppe Insurance Agency, 215 North Main Street in Breeze.
Max 96.7.
Pass complete out of the timeout by Max Campworth to Garrett Richter right at midfield. That's a gain of 7. As we 3rd down and 5 or 4 for the Cougars. And a 3rd and 5 for the Cougars here. Converted a couple of 3rd downs and a couple of 4th downs in this first half. Most of those on that opening drive, and it's 3rd down and 4. They will hand it lob, left tackle, cuts it up the middle. First down yardage near the 40, about the 41-yard line is where they'll mark it after a 9-yard gain and a lob. First down, breaks a tackle, gets into the open field, and gets back into Rocket territory here. And makes it 1st and 10. At the Rocket 41-yard line. Look over to the sideline again. Ten seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers right for the Cougars, 1 left. Take the snap with 1 second. Campworth fakes the handoff. He surveys. He throws a deep ball into double coverage. Trying to hit Wimpy. Ball batted around and nearly intercepted. On the coverage for the Rockets was Taylon Williams again. Eddington there as well for the Rockets. Riley Lewis, I think, might have been on the far sideline as well. 3 guys there with 4:54 to play in the first half. It's 26-7 and a 2nd down, 10. Two receivers right, 1 left. Fullback to the right. They will fake the handoff and dump it down in the flat to Marcus, and he is stuck. after a loss of about 4. That's Peters from his defensive back position. Nowhere to go for Marcus to the loss of 3, and it's third down and really long for the Cougar offense here. 3rd and 13 to be exact. Ball at the 45 of Rochester. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Campworth in the gun. He'll take a high snap, and he will roll, and he looks for help. He loads up and throws a deep ball down the sideline, and in single coverage picked off. Trying to check the number. They're going to return it here. Wempe chasing him down from behind, and he is tackled that on the far side. Intercepted by David Allen. Returned up to the Rocket 34. And the Rockets will take over on their own 34-yard line. First down and 10 here with 4:05 to go. That is Bruno hand it up the middle. Big hole. Trying to get the number, and he gets into Cougar territory at the 40. We got a flag. That's in the vicinity of a hold. Run there by Jacob DeRocher, a sophomore. And a 26-yard return negated there by a holding penalty. Second on the Rockets here in the first half. Second penalty, that is. Rockets had a unsportsmanlike conduct. Cougars with no penalties, I do believe, in the opening half of play so far. So they'll back them up and make it a first down, and we'll call it ball back at the 23. They'll call it 1st and 21. Trips left, receiver to the right. Shotgun for Bruno. Takes a snap. He looks right. He loads up. He looks for help. Now he runs out to the left. He looks for a blocker. He's going to get what he can get. Bruno stops and cuts it up across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Short game, maybe 4 on that one on first down and 21 after the hold. Callahan on the tackle for the Cougars. Steady rain continues to fall. Make it 2nd down and 16. And a handoff up the middle. Breaking a couple of tackles. DeRocher up to the 40, near the 42. I'll call that a 14-yard gain. And it'll be 3rd and short for the Rockets. DeRocher just a sophomore. Rochester's got 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Fullback to the right in the gun. Bruno takes a snap. He fakes the left, and he rolls to the right into the flat. That is Gleason. First down yardage and running him across midfield. Gets a block. Spins at the 40 to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21, I think. First down, 21 after that one. That was Gleason. There. Now we're having a flag. I didn't even see the marker behind the play, well behind it. Official's going to let us know what. Personal foul, roughing the passer against the Cougars, so tack that on 15 more yards. So that'll move the Rockets to the 23, and it's as if the Rochester Rockets need any help. With 2:45 to play here in the first half. Leading 26-7 on your Honest Water scoreboard, and they got it first down and 10 outside that Buckeye red zone. 2 to the left, 1 to the right in the gun, offsetting fullback to the left. Bruno, hand it, that's Gleason, middle, across the 20. Looks to be out about the 18-yard line, a 5-yard pickup there on first down. Keith on the tackle for the Cougars. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Bruno in the gun. 2:16 to play here in the first half. Bruno looking right. swings it down, nearly intercepted. Intended for Gleason, and it was nearly picked off, and it's going to be third down. Third down and 5 for the Rockets. Trips to the right, one receiver left. Gleason in the backfield with Bruno. They motion a man across right to left. That's Eddington on the jet sweep. Looks for a couple of blockers. He tries to cut it up the field and does to the 20. Tackled out. So maybe a loss of a yard. Callahan on the tackle. Be a loss of a yard there for Eddington. And now it's fourth down for the Rockets. Allwell comes in here on this fourth down and 6. Bruno in the gun. 2 left, 1 right in the receivers. They fake to the left and rolling to the right. Bruno throws for the home run ball. Eddington, and there's a PI thrown right there, and that's going to be against the Cougars. And Eddington might have sold some of that a little bit, working one-on-one against Richter. With 1:56 to play here in the first half. DeRocher on. Gleason comes down, the running back. I think that's a spot foul. Half of the distance of what we're thinking up here. Got a veteran sports reporter, Jeremy Chago, to my right, always helping me out whenever I need it. He says that's going to be half the distance. He's been in this game a long time. 22 years to be exact. So we'll see here. His PI against the Cougars, that is the call. We'll see where they march. So call a holding penalty. Be enough for a first down, so make it first and goal after they march that off. The call at the 9-yard line for the Rochester Rockets with 1:56 to play. Under center goes Bruno. In the I formation, they will hand it. DeRocher breaks a tackle, and he will walk in for a 9-yard touchdown. And that is DeRocher from 9 yards out. The Rockets have possessed the football 4 times here so far in the opening half and have scored all 4 times. Now they're going to go for 2. 32-7. Under center goes Bruno. And they'll toss it. DeRocher lowers the shoulder. 2-point will fail. So 2 points, no good. And the score on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Rochester Rockets 32, the Central Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today. 248-5130.
Max 96.7.
Back here at Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer and Dylan Meyer alongside Ben Koopman taking care of us back at Wcso Studios. We got 1:52 to play here in the first half, and your Prairie Farm scoring drive by the Rochester Rockets. 7-play drive, started on their own 34, a couple of first downs, capped by a 9-yard touchdown run by Jacob DeRocher. The 2-point conversion was no good. The Rockets lead on your Honest Water scoreboard 32-7. Rockets, 2-time defending state champions. They've won 7 of 8 in Class 4A. One year they didn't win it. They fell to Althoff in the state semifinals. Ball teed up. Rockets looking to kick it away. And a low squib kick. Picked up by Richter. They'll toss it back left to lob to the short side of the field, and he is tackled on the far side at about the 26, and the Cougars will have it for the 6th time on their own 26-yard line, we'll call it. Cougars scored on that opening possession of the football game, and have punted on their second drive. Third drive, they had an interception, fumble, interception, and now have it 1st and 10 for the 6th time. This time on their own 26, 27-yard line is where they got it spotted. And a 1st down with 1:46 to play here in half number 1. Empty set for Campworth. He'll take a snap, and he will try to set up a screen to Garrett Richter going to middle. He gets a couple of blocks, makes a man miss at the 35, gets to the 39, push forward to the 40, a 13-yard gain and a 1st down. A 1st down for the Cougar O. 1:34 to play, 1st half, 32-7. Rockets leading. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Shotgun formation. That's Spangenberg to the right of Max Campworth. We're going to have a whistle and an official stoppage. Official having a conversation with one of the Cougar players. We are ready for play now with 1:25 to play, 32-7. Shotgun formation, Max Campworth takes a snap. He looks, quickly gets rid of it, right, Spangenberg makes a man miss 45. And then to midfield and then forced out of bounds at the 48 after a 12-yard gain and another Cougar 1st down. Williams on the stop for the Rockets. A 1st down and 10. Cougar back in Rocket territory at the 48. With 1:11 to go in the 1st half. Campworth takes a snap. Takes the handoff Spangenberg, and then Campworth tackled in the backfield by Talon Williams for no gain. Davis as well for the Rockets in there. And 2nd and 11, 1 minute to play in the 1st half. Rockets are blitzing left side. Couple of free runners dumped down into the flat, incomplete, intended for Spangenberg. And there was 2 guys running free at Campworth, and he had to throw it a little sooner than he would have liked. And incomplete. 42 seconds to play here in the 1st half, and it's 3rd down and 11. Rocket fans below us making noise in the empty. And a fumbled snap. Ball loose, and Rochester's got it. The ball never even got to Campworth. And another Cougar turnover. 4th of the 1st half. And the Rockets will start on the CHS 48-yard line with 39 seconds to play. Quickly up to the line. And a jump in on the snap count. 64 for the Cougars was the first man across the line of scrimmage. That was been Caleb Albers. If it is against the Cougars, dead ball. If also our approachment against the Cougars. And the referee pointed the wrong direction. So make it 1st and 5. Trips to the left, one receiver right, empty set. That's Bruno back out there again. It is. He's got it. He looks right, and he throws right with a good ball. That one intended for Cade Eddington, incomplete. Callahan there makes the hit. It's 2nd and 5. They go 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right, in the empty again for Bruno. 34 seconds to play, 2nd and 5. for the Rockets. Bruno takes a snap, and he looks left, and he loads up and throws left, and that one is right through the hands of Riley Lewis, incomplete. And that, my friend, had 6 written all over it. He makes that play, he walks in from 43 yards out, but he did not. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Two receivers right, 2 left. Shotgun Bruno. Got a running back there, Yogers. He fakes the handoff and throws a flanker screen. That is Riley Lewis across the 40, 35. And if the ball came out, and they'll stop it. First down after a gain of 12. And a timeout taken by Rochester. Scoring around his water scoreboard. The Rockets 32, the Cougars 7. Listening to high school football, Max 96.7.
For over 50 years, Community Bank of Trenton has been serving the needs of local business. What others might call your small business is our big business. I'm Kyle Brigham, Vice President of Community Bank of Trenton, and I'd like to offer you better service. Maybe you deserve a lower interest rate. Maybe your checking account has too many service charges. Or maybe your bank just forgot what service really means. Give us a call, 224-9258, or check us out online at banktrenton.com. Community Bank of Trenton is locally owned, and we understand the needs of the local business owner. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer. Here from Rocket Booster Stadium in Rochester, Illinois. We got 22 seconds to play in the first half. The Rockets leading the Cougars 32-7, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Rockets with the ball at the 31-yard line here in the first half. They got trips to the right, 1 left. In the gun, that's Bruno. Yogers now moves closer to the line of scrimmage. All right, looks back over. Bruno patiently waiting. Coach Derek Leonard audibling at the line of scrimmage right here with 5 seconds to go. They switch things up. Takes a snap. He looks, and he throws. Right pass, sliding catch, complete to Riley Lewis. And Derek Leonard's going to take a timeout with 16 seconds to go. Ball at the 12. It's a gain of 19 and a first down. And timeout taken by the Rockets here with 16 seconds to play. You're scoring your honest water scoreboard. The Rochester Rockets 32, the Central Cougars 7. Listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. First down and 10. Ball at the 12. Rockets in the Buckeye red zone here again against the Cougars with 16 seconds to play in the first half. Two receivers right, 1 left in the gun. Bruno. In the gun. Takes a low snap. He looks. Fade route to the corner. Eddington. Did he make the catch? Oh, he dropped it. Almost made a circus grab in the back corner of the end zone and fell incomplete. Second and 10 here. They go 2 to the right, 1 left. Fullback offsets to the left. Bruno in the shotgun again. 13 seconds to go. Says 4 heaves to the end zone here for the Rockets before the half, you'd think. Snap. Bruno looks again. Same play. Eddington. Corner. And he dropped it again. And this time Eddington down. Back corner of the end zone. Helmet did come off. So have to come out for at least a play. 8 seconds left here on the big board in the first half. It's 32-7 Rockets on your Honest Water scoreboard. Eddington walking off their zone power. Two receivers right, one left. Bruno fakes and rolls left, throwing, corner, complete. No, another drop by the Rockets, and that one there in the end zone as well. That would have been a touchdown for Hank Betty. And now with 3 seconds to go, the Rockets have had 3 balls right through the hands, incomplete. Now Bruno comes out. Brock McKinney comes in. Maybe he'll take a chance at throwing it in the end zone. 2 receivers right, 1 left again. Eddington back out there after sitting out that 1 play. McKinney looks, throws a little touch on it, corner of the end zone. Eddington, and another drop by the Rockets as the time expires. And after 1 half of play, it's Rochester 32, the Central Cougars 7. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Looking for something to grill tonight? Carlisle Meat Market is here to help. For 24 years, Carlisle Meat Market has been your full-service meat market, providing the highest quality meats to the community. Need a special cut? They can get it at no extra cost to you. Carlisle Meat Market also carries the Boar's Head line for their gluten-free lunch meat and cheeses. Come in for their lunch specials every day, starting at just $5. Need a grill? They have that too. Carlisle Meat Market is a certified Traeger grill dealer. So come in and let Carlisle Meat Market help you figure out what's for dinner.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Granny moved into a retirement home last month and used Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company to sell her home and farmland. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company is a family-run business where they know the meaning behind loyalty. Call 228-7395 for Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company. Granny says give them a try. They worked for her, now let them work for you. A name you can trust. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company in Avison.
Buckman Milk Hauling is a family-run business that strives for a reputation of friendly attendance and outstanding service to Clinton County and the surrounding communities. Whether rain or shine, Buckman Milk Hauling is a dependable company with a large fleet of trucks and a team that guarantees delivery of your precious cargo. Buckman Milk Hauling has served local farmers for over 65 years and wants to thank you for your business. Buckman Milk Hauling, 95 North Germantown Road in Breeze. Call 526-7162.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep that focus by helping ensure you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Teresa Richards and Keith Wilkin, your Country Financial representatives in Breeze, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Come see us today at our new location at 617 North Main in Breeze.
Your future is now with Central Illinois Truck Service. Hi, this is Perry Stanford. We are looking for new team members, over-the-road hopper bottom and in-dump drivers, plus diesel mechanics. Apply today. Central Illinois Truck Service offers excellent paid health benefits, a good, stable, family-owned company. To apply, call Eva now at 664-2646 or stop by Central Illinois Truck Service, 1713 East Bowman Drive, Greenville, Illinois.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or crossover that fits your budget at Breeze Motor Sales on Old Route 50 in Breeze. Breeze Motor Sales offering new 2018 Ford vehicles and a wide pre-owned selection too. Breeze Motor Sales has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts for over 100 years on Old Route 50 in Breeze and online at breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motor Sales, your family dealer since 1913. Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here, Dylan Meyer alongside as we are at the half here at Rocket Booster Stadium. Cougars trailing the Rochester Rockets 32-7 at the half. We take a look here at some of the first half numbers in this one. The Cougars possessed the football 6 times in that opening half. First drive of the football game, they went 14 plays, got 3 first downs. They went 57 yards, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Tyson Lobb. Cougars really milked a lot of that first quarter clock in that one. On that opening drive, that's their only points of the game. Their other possessions, they had a punt, an interception return for a touchdown, a fumble, an interception, and another fumble. So the Cougars scored on their opening drive and have plagued themselves with turnovers for the second consecutive week. The Rochester Rockets on the other side of the coin have converted on 4 of their 5 drives. Had a 24-yard touchdown run by David Yogerst on the first possession. Second possession was a 21-yard touchdown catch by Yogerst from Brock McKinney, the backup quarterback for the Rockets. And then on the third possession for the Rockets, they had a 29-yard touchdown catch from David Yogerst again from Clay Bruno that time. And then Rochester got a 9-yard touchdown run from Jacob DeRocher on their 4th possession. They also had, as I mentioned, the pick 6 by Cade Eddington as well. And then they had 4 shots at the end zone before the half, and they couldn't convert on any of them. And that was an 8-play drive that they drove down to the Cougar 12 and could convert points out of that before the break. Take a look at the first half stats here in this one for the Central Cougars. Max Campworth is 10 of 17 through the air for 72 yards and 2 interceptions. Tyson Lom's got 7 carries for 19 yards and a touchdown there. Jordan Spangenberg's got 8 carries for 24 yards. Richter's got 2 catches for 20. Spangenberg with 2 catches for 22. 8 first downs for the Central offense. 4 turnovers at the half for the Cougars as well. On the other side of the coin, Rochester's Clay Bruno is 7 of 15 through the air for 108 yards and a touchdown. Brock McKinney as well, the other quarterback, has a touchdown pass. David Yogerst has got 4 carries for 51 yards and a touchdown. He also has 2 catches for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns there. Jacob DeRocher's got 2 carries for 22 yards and a touchdown. And Riley Lewis has got 3 catches for 43 yards for the Rockets in the first half. 12 first downs for Rochester in the opening half. No turnovers for the Rockets in the first half, as well as we are in the Hardee's halftime. If I want to grab Hardee's Happy Hour double sliders after the game for only $1.25 at your Carlisle and Breeze Hardee's. We're going to take another break here on the Hardee's halftime. We come back, we'll have the Gridiron Grill trivia question. Looking for a place to relax after the game, head to the Gridiron Grill on Main Street in Breeze. The Gridiron Grill, why go anywhere else? We'll have that question and answer for you on the other side of this break. You're listening to High School Football on Max 96.7.
With all the things to protect, who do you turn to for the coverage you need? Trust Joe Isaac at Isaac Insurance Agency at 951 Fairfax in Carlisle. The Isaac Insurance Agency's goal is to provide a range of policies and the best possible service to you. Family owned and operated. Isaac Insurance Agency, offering auto, home, life, health, farm homeowners. Call 594-4766. Moving forward requires taking that first step. And when it comes to your future, your first step should be Kaskaskia College. With more than 50 degrees and 100 certificate programs, Kaskaskia College can prepare you for a great career, your next promotion, or set you on your educational path. Life is too short to wait. Take your first step to success with Kaskaskia College. Learn more today. Call 545-3040 or kaskaskia.edu. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcso Sports. Wcso Sports is brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardee's. WCXO Sports, powered by the Union Banner at Union Banner on Facebook. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back here to Rocket Booster Stadium at Rochester High School. Greg Meyer here, Dylan Meyer alongside Hardee's halftime right here. Continuing along, a couple of minutes away yet here from second half action. We take a look here at your Gridiron Grill trivia question. And since we are with the Central Cougars tonight, how many times in school history has the Central Cougars made the football postseason? That is our trivia question tonight. How many times has the Central Cougars made the postseason in school history? We'll have that answer for you in just a little bit coming up as well. We take a look at some of the game times tomorrow. Mater Dei obviously is going to be on the air tomorrow, 2 o'clock start. They are hosting Effingham. That's a game that they played back in week 1. The Knights won that game by 7 points. A couple other games we're looking at tomorrow. Class 2A starting at 1 o'clock. Downs Tri-Valley 5-4 at Nashville 8-1. In Class 3A, the Greenville Comets are 6-3. They're on the road at Farmington, who's 9-0. That game is scheduled for a 2 p.m. start. DuQuoin 6-3 will be at Williamsville 8-1 tomorrow, 2:30 start. Freeburg and Columbia in 4A, that game at Columbia, the Midgets and the Eagles, both 7-2, and played to a stellar believe it was a Week 6 game between both ball clubs that saw the Midgets beat the Eagles by 4. Salem 6-3 as well in the Kokia Conference at Paris tomorrow, 2 o'clock start there. Wildcats finished the regular season with a 6-3 record. They'll be at 9-0 Paris. In Class 5A, Mascoutah 6-3 at Mattoon, 6-3 tomorrow. Again, that's another 2 p.m. start as well. Highland in action tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. They'll play Olympia Fields at home. Olympia Fields 5-4. The Bulldogs finished the regular season 9-0. So a couple of games right there between some teams tomorrow. So I got to mention we'll have the Mater Dei Knights and the FEM Hearts. Pregame will start at 1:30 with the broadcast to follow at 2 o'clock at kickoff. Our trivia question but was again, how many times did the Central Cougars make the postseason in school history? That is a total of 13 times if you include this season under Brian Short. This is Coach Short in his tenure. This is his, I believe it's his 7th playoff berth, yes, under Coach Short in his 12-year tenure. So that is your answer to that. Don't forget as well to join Rip Nottmeyer tomorrow for Talking Sports. Rip will be on the air for scores and stuff. He'll have Carlisle Lady Indians volleyball coach Lonnie Lewis on the air. Lonnie Lewis and the Lady Indians won the regional I guess that would have been Thursday night. They won the 2A regional at Carlisle. And he will also have Brian Everskirt on, the Cardinals bullpen coach. That's Talking Sports tomorrow with Rip at 9. And he'll have, as I mentioned, Lonnie Lewis and Brian Everskirt on. So it'll be a good show again tomorrow for Rip and the gang there. Our score here is 32-7 between the Rockets and the Cougars. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you on the other side. You're listening to high school football and the Central Cougars on Max 96.7.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Get mouth-watering flavor at a jaw-dropping price at Your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Charbroiled sliders are starting at just $1.25. Get them as a single or get them as a double. And get as many as you want. Plus, enjoy the entire Red Burrito menu. And tomorrow morning, try the new made-from-scratch honey butter biscuits. Get unhungry now at Your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm, chiropractor for MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Here at MedPlus, we pride ourselves on offering many health services all in one convenient place. We use a conservative, multidisciplinary approach to treating the individual, which includes physical therapy, massage therapy, physical medicine, and chiropractic care. We want to be your local choice for musculoskeletal pain. Please stop by MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle to meet our wonderful staff. Call us at 594-3671 or visit us on our website at medplusplus.com.
Win or lose, come out for some great food like awesome smoked wings, potato skins, shrimp skewers, nachos, and more. Call ahead to place your order, 594-8830. Don't forget, after tonight's game, fun times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge just north of Carlisle on Route 127.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside second half action here, getting ready to begin. And it'll be Rocket football here to begin the second half. The Cougars will kick it away after receiving the opening half kick. Rockets, as I mentioned, have scored on 4 of their 5 possessions tonight. They've also got a little help from the defense. Cade Eddington had a pick 6 tonight as well. And I think we're going to see a little bit more of Brock McKinney tonight. The Rockets leading 32-7 on the Water scoreboard. Don't forget, again, tomorrow we'll have the Mater Dei Knights taking on the FEM Flaming Hearts for a 2 o'clock kick. Class 4A. Knights at home. Finish the year 7-2. Jim Steeble. See how quarterback Travis Jasper will play. Mater Dei played the Hearts earlier this year, 7-point game, so it should be a very interesting contest tomorrow. Both those ball clubs very familiar with one another. The rain continuing to fall here. Matt Wilson from the Union Banner up here in the Dairy King broadcast booth as well, trying to stay dry. Everybody trying to stay dry tonight on a rainy, cold evening here at Rocket Booster Stadium. Ball on the tee. Cougars will kick it away. They'll move left to right here in the third quarter. Eddington stands on his own 10. And they'll kick it away. And a little squib kick up the middle, and it was fell on there, I think, by 40 Newig. Griffin Newig, and that's where the Rochester Rockets will take over on their own 45-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Rochester Rockets out of the break on their own 45-yard line. They'll go 2 receivers to the left of the formation, 1 right, fullback off sets. It looks like Bruno out there again to take the snaps. And he'll take it, hand it middle. That is Yogerst. Across midfield, 45-40, 35-30, cuts back down to the 25-yard line. Be a gain of 30 and a first down. Callahan on the tackle. And rightfully so, the Rockets back up to the line. Two receivers left, 1 right. Yogerst will get it again. Trying to break a couple tackles. He finds some running room to the 20, and then he is tackled down. Caleb Albers, Camden Wimpy, both there after a short gain. About a gain of 5, I think, on that one. Second down and second and medium now for the Rockets. Eddington to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Fullback offsets to the right. Shotgun. Bruno takes the snap, handoff. That's Gleason. Breaks a tackle. Richter getting blocked downfield. Gleason's going to walk in for a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Rockets extend their lead now 38-7. And the Rockets get in the end zone with 11:11 to play here in the first half, or third quarter, check that. They lead at 38-7. Point after touchdown, Allwell to come on for the Rockets. Allwell got it on the, trying to give the Rockets a larger lead, and the point after is good, and it's 39-7. Rochester leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. 39-7 with 11:11 to play here in quarter number 3. Rochester leading the Central Cougars. We'll take a look at that Prairie Farm scoring drive, a 3-play drive that went 55 yards, capped off by a 21-yard touchdown run by Zach Gleason. Gives the Rockets a 39-7. And the Rockets will kick it away. Richter lob standing deep on their own 14-yard line. Ball kicked low down the middle. And the ball loose, and the Cougars will just dive on it. The Rockets think they got it. They'll come together. Waiting to see here as the officials untangle the pile. Cougar football. So the Cougars will start with the football on their own 30. It was almost like nobody wanted to pick it up. So first down and 10. Campworth out there. Cougar O. Trailing 39-7 on your Honest Water scoreboard. They go trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. In the gun. Campworth with a hand clap and a snap. He looks right And he'll throw middle. That is Richter, who is ridden down by Cade Eddington after an 8-yard gain. Second and short. Be second down and 2 with 10:45 to play here in the third. 39-7 Rockets lead Honest Water. Scoreboard, 2 receivers right, 1 left in the gun. Campworth takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Spangenberg, he'll keep it, and Campworth is wrapped up, and the ball is out. Oh, Spangenberg, I think, ended up coming up with it. 36 after a loss of 3 on that one. Ball be placed at the 36. It'll be third down. Ball might have came out. Campworth kept it, and Spangenberg ended up with it. So third down and 4 for the Rockets, or for the Cougars again. Check that. 2 to the right, 1 left. In the shotgun formation, receivers split out. Campworth lost his footing, and he fell on the snap catch. And that one back to the 30, and that's a loss of 4 more. And it's fourth down and 10. That one there, I think. And a 4th and 10, and the Cougars will punt. Eddington goes back deep on his own 35. Richter to punt it. And a nice punt by Richter, end over end. Eddington catches it at the 37, we'll call it. And they're looking for help. Eddington across midfield. And they get a big block there. Eddington does. And there's a flag flies in on that one. And Eddington with a big-time block right here. Got a huge block right here, but didn't get the head around. And a blindside block is going to be the call. That was a big-time block right here in front of us in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Eddington across midfield, and that sprung him for an extra 15. It was Aldwell on the block there. That might have. And it will go against the Rockets. Woo. A big-time block. Personal foul against the Rockets. So back it up from where the marker was thrown at the 41. And that'll put the Rockets back in their own territory after that punt. That wipes out a big return by Eddington. It really only negates him a 12-yard return. Or nets him a 12-yard. They'll call it on their own 48-yard line. First and 10 for the Rockets. Trips to the left, 2 receivers right in the empty. That's Bruno. Bruno takes a snap. A rush 4. He throws, and Eddington was trying to lead Eddington. Bruno was trying to lead Eddington. He threw it right into his offensive line. I think he just didn't get enough on it. Incomplete. So second and 10 with 9:07 to play here in the third. It's 39-7 Rockets. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for the Rockets receiver-wise. Running back flanks Bruno in the shotgun to his right. Takes a snap. He looks and throws a quick screen left. That's Riley Lewis looking for some blockers, and then he's forced and ridden out of bounds on the Rochester sideline here at about the 46. It's a gain of 6, and it'll be third down and 4 for the Rockets. It's going to be third down, and we'll call it a long 5. 2 receivers each way in the gun. Bruno takes a snap. He fakes to Lewis and throws a duck. Incomplete. Intended for Beatty, Hank Beatty. And it's fourth down. It was basically the same play call Fake the flanker screen to Lewis. Beatty was going to run right down the middle. Or I'm sorry, right down the sideline. And it was open. Bruno just didn't throw a good enough pass. And it's going to be 4th down and 5 for the Rockets. 2 receivers to the right. 1 to the left, tight end to the left of the formation as well. And a running back flanking Bruno to the right. That looks to be DeRocher. In the gun, Bruno takes a snap. Fakes the handoff to DeRocher. Bruno keeps it across the 45 to the 43. And it's a short yard gain and a turnover on downs for the Rockets. It's the first time the Rockets have had to give the ball up. Cougars will take it on their own 44-yard line. Cougars will take it. 1st and 10 with 8:50 to play in the third, trailing 39-7. 2 receivers left, 1 right, shotgun for Max Campworth. Actually, they make 3 receivers to the left. They'll hand it to Spangenberg, who finds a hole, and he's wrapped up and slung down by Gleason. Or sorry, check that. That was not Gleason. 20 to Nick Davis. No gain. So 2nd and 10 after no gain, and 2 to the right. Receivers, fullback right, 1 receiver left. They'll hand it again. Spangenberg trying to carry a couple of tacklers with him, and he's going to have no gain again. Ridden down by 3 or 4 Rochester Rockets there. Davis again. And a 3rd and 10 for the Cougars on their own 44-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right, fullback left, Campworth in the shotgun. He'll roll out left, and he looks for some blockers. Campworth trying to load up and throw. He lost his footing and fell forward for maybe a yard. And the Cougars, Davis, closest man to him. Call it no gain, and it'll be 4th down for the Cougars again. So the Cougars will look to punt. Richter with Eddington standing on his own 25. They'll fake it. Spangenberg's got it. He's running. 1st down yardage across the 45. To the 43. That's a 12-yard gain and a 1st down, so they roll the dice on 4th down on the fake punt, and they get it. Now new life here after that 4th down play. The Cougars convert, and they move back into Rocket territory at the 44. 2 receivers right, 1 left. High snap. Campworth at Spangenberg. Breaks a couple of tackles. Breaks another tackle. Big hole. 1st down yardage and more to the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 20. And another Cougar 1st down. We got a whistle. We got an injured Rocket on the far side, I think it is, and the trainer will come on, and we'll take a pause here with 6:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Rockets leading 39-7, listening to high school football on MEX 96.7.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
It's Max 96.7.
Injured Rochester Rocket was Riley Lewis, a two-way player, leading wide receiver, defensive back, and he walks off under his own power. Cougars will have the football still, 1st and 10. With the ball on the 24, trying to get into that Buckeye red zone. The Cougars go empty, 2 receivers each way, and then Spangenberg was offset. He throws, middle, Spangenberg fell down, flag flies in, picked off by Cade Eddington. And Eddington forced out of bounds. He's still running, actually. He reversed field. He never got pushed out of bounds. He's going to take it all the way to the house, and there's a flag down, though, and Eddington's going to try to score. He breaks another tackle, and he walks in on a pick 6 for the Rockets. But there is a flag down on the back end. "85-yard pick 6 by Eddington. We'll check the flag. You can see why that young man got an offer from Miami. He's an athlete in space. There is no doubt about that. I think it's going to be pass interference against the Rockets. Or they'll actually call a hold. So they'll walk it back down and march off the yardage on that hold. So they'll mark it off. Enough for a 1st down. They'll move the chains again because of that hold. And a 1st and 10 in the Buckeye red zone. Cougars got it on the 12. And again, join the Buckeye Buyers Group Club today and save tomorrow. Stop by your Centralia Greenville Buckeye stores for all the details. And they're in the Buckeye red zone for just the 2nd time tonight. Campworth on the double reverse. They're looking to pass, and it is through the hands, incomplete. And they try to do a double reverse pass, and the man trying to throw it for the Cougars to the end zone was Tyler Hegan, and he threw a wobbly duck, and it fell incomplete. Garcia would have walked into the end zone. No Rocket defender within 5-10 yards of him. So it's 2nd down and 10 now for the Cougars with the ball at the 12 with 5 minutes and 58 seconds to play in the 3rd. And a 2nd and 10. 2 receivers right, 2 left in the gun. High snap. Campworth crowds it, hands it left tackle. Spangenberg cuts it up and tackled inside the 10, down at the 9 after about a 3-yard gain for Spangenberg. Peters on the tackle. Call it 3rd down and 8 here for the Cougar offense. Two receivers to left, 2 right, shotgun, high snap. They'll hand it again. Spangenberg off left tackle. Trying to make a couple of men miss, and then he is wrapped up and slung out of bounds. First Rocket, there was number 3, David Allen. And a flag flies in late. We got a couple of guys jaw-jacking on the far side. And it'll be against the Cougars. Couple of guys jaw-jacking on the far side here. In a 39-7 football game. We got 4:59 to play in the third. Officials coming together, center. So the officials are coming together. Here again, middle of the football field. Talking about it. Flag thrown well after the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 5, regardless of the fact, or longer, depending on who they threw the flag on. There's a couple of Rockets, a couple of Cougars having a friendly conversation with one another. Trying to figure out where the best place to eat in town is after the game. Dead ball, personal, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Cougars. And unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rockets, so they'll offset the penalties, and it'll be 4th down after that. So all that, and it'll be 4th down, and we'll call it 5 or 6. 4th and 6, they'll call it ball at the 10. On a cold, rainy night here at Rocket Booster Stadium. Campworth in the gun, takes a snap, rolls right, looking to throw, looking, rolling. Campworth's going to throw it at the last second, and Garcia's out of bounds, incomplete. And Cougars will turn it over on downs for the first time tonight. Rockets will take over. So now we're having now they're thinking Rochester might have called the timeout from what's going on up here in the Dairy King broadcast booth and what everybody else is talking here to my right. Matt Wilson here from the Union Banner, Jeremy Chongo from the Journal both looked at me and said they might have called the timeout. We'll see if they grant it. So they gave the Cougars the timeout, is what they said. The Cougars wanted to call timeout. They granted the Cougars the timeout, so it'll be 4th down. Coming up on the other side of this break, it's 39-7, Rochester leading. Listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Congratulations to our local high school football teams as they enter postseason play. As a fan, you can admire the way quarterbacks direct their teams, but as an investor, you may want to put together your own team to help you achieve your financial objectives. Your financial team might consist of a financial advisor, a tax professional, and an attorney. Ideally, your financial professional should serve as the quarterback. This is Amy Cruzy, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Aviston.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. So after some discussion, the Cougars will get to run another 4th down play because they called the timeout. They granted the timeout to Central, and it's going to be 4th and 5 again. Here with the ball spotted on the 8-yard line, and Cougars can get a first down inside the 2. So Cougars will have 2 receivers right, 1 left. Campworth in the gun. High snap. He looks and throws left immediately. Back shoulder throw. And a flag flies in the end zone this time. And we'll see Allen. David Allen of the Rochester Rockets was hand fighting far side. We'll check it. Pass interference against the Rockets. It'll be automatic first after the half the distance. So we'll see here after they mark everything off. So now they'll move it up half the distance, so they don't get a first down out of it. It's 4th and short. Not automatic first down like it is in the NFL. So it's 4th and 2. Again, the 3rd, 4th down play right here. They'll hand it. Spangenberg off left tackle, and he'll walk in. Touchdown, Central from 4 yards out. And now we got another marker down, apparently, in the end zone this time. And they're going to call it a 4-yard touchdown run is going to be the call. Now we're going to again. And Spangenberg done for the evening, apparently. His second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, so he's done. So Spangenberg is out. Pretty sure. So Spangenberg is done for the night with his second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after he got a 4-yard touchdown run, and now the Cougars have point after touchdown coming up. So we do have a touchdown scored by Spangenberg. We know that. And now it's a 39-13 game in a very long third quarter here. We still got 4:46 to play here in the third quarter. The officials are continuing to discuss the unsportsmanlike and when they're going to assess that penalty, I think, is what the discussion is being between all the officials. So we'll see what happens here as the discussion continues on a cold, rainy evening. So I'm sure this is making all the fans in attendance here tonight very ecstatic that this discussion's continuing. Now they're going to have one of the line judges come over here and explain things to Derek Leonard. Ryan Short still waiting on his explanation. Spangenberg got the touchdown. So now the discussion is still going. Now we are ready for play. Cougars have Wimpy out there to kick the point after. Richter will hold it. So we'll try the point after touchdown now after that long discussion. Wimpy's point after is good. So your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Rochester Rockets 39, the Central Cougars 14. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to putkerconstruction.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, and there's a lot of confusion. That's what's going on in this drive. The Cougars are in the end zone, though. They did score on a 4-yard touchdown run by Jordan Spangenberg. Cougar drive, a Prairie Farm scoring drive, was a 8-play drive, 3 first downs, and started on their own 44-yard line, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Spangenberg. But then Spangenberg, for his second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, was disqualified from the football game. So they'll mark off the 15 yards after that, and the Cougars will now kick off from their own 25-yard line now after they mark all that off. Now we're ready to go. Brian Short got the explanation far side. He's walking back to the sideline from the head referee tonight. And then had a couple of plays on two fourth down plays in a row. One was granted a timeout late after the play, or in that case before the play, and it was just all kinds of mass confusion here in the booth. Landis's kick end over end towards the corner. Picked up by Eddington at the 20, we'll call it. And he looks for some blockers. 25. Eddington cuts back across. Flag comes flying in. And then Eddington is escorted out of bounds. And this game is starting to get a little chippy. We had a flag that flew in deep. We'll check that. Ball out to the 36, 37-yard line. And we'll check the marker, and that is in the vicinity of a block in the back, you would like to think. That's what I'm thinking as well. Got all kinds of helpers here tonight in the Dairy King broadcast booth. So they get the block in the back against the Rockets. Back things up, and they will start on their own. I think that's going to be at the 29, 28-yard line is where the Rockets will take over. And the offense back out there for Rochester. And they will hand it. That might be Yogers, or no, that's Gleason. Check that. Up near the first down. And that's going to be marked up just shy. Looks like about a 9-yard gain for Gleason on first down. Rockets right back to the line of scrimmage. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end in there. Bruno takes a snap. He fakes the handoff to Gleason and keeps it middle. First down for the Rockets across the 40 to the 43. First down. Ball spotted at the 42. 2 receivers right, 1 left, tight end to the right. Bruno in the gun. Takes a snap, hands it, actually fakes it. Bruno, first down, yards across midfield to the 45. Gain of 13 and a first down for the Rockets. And a whistle. Far side. And a timeout, I think, taken by Brian Short. It is, and you're scoring your honest water score with 3:53 to go in the third quarter. The Rochester Rockets 39, the Central Cougars 14. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator at Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden. Did you know that we offer private short-term rehabilitation suites? Our highly skilled nursing team is here to care for you while you recuperate from surgery, stroke, or illness. We have an excellent rehabilitation department in-house to provide occupational, physical, or speech therapy according to your doctor's orders. For more information about our services, give us a call at 618-588-4924.
Hi, Amanda Hugo, Internet Marketing Gal here at Jansen Chevrolet. Everyone who works here strives to give you the best service and experience possible, and our track record speaks for itself. Jansen Chevrolet is #1 in new Chevrolet sales in Clinton, Marion, and Washington counties. In addition to the way we do business, this is home, and we support local charities and communities and are proud that our customers, through the years, have become our friends. Jansen Chevrolet on Route 161 in Germantown.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside Ben Koopman taking care of back at Wcso Studios. A long third quarter. It's 3:53 yet to go in the third, and it's 1st and 10 Rockets. 2 receivers each way. Gun formation for Bruno. Bruno. Handoff. Gleason. 40, 35, 30. Breaks the tackle. 25, 20. Hops out at about the 16-yard line, 15-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 29 and a first down for Gleason. First down for the Rockets, and they move into the Buckeye red zone. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 16-yard line. 2 receivers each way. Bruno in the gun again. He will take it and hand it. That is middle. That's DeRocher up the middle, hopping over defenders. Down to about the 7-yard line. They'll call out about a gain of 8. He's second and short for the Rockets. Bruno back in there. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers each way. That's DeRocher. Actually, Bruno keeps it off the zone read to the 5. Rolls forward. That might be enough for a first down. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 6. 2-yard gain near the stick. Had to get to the 6 for a first down. And it's going to be 3rd and short. They're only going to give Bruno a gain of 1. 2 receivers each way. Cougars are trying to substitute. They do get off the field. Bruno fakes, throws, corner, touchdown, Rockets. And that pass is completed to Hank Beatty for a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Rockets extend their lead 45-14. Rockets will come on for the point after touchdown. 45-14. And Altwell will come on for the point after. A good snap, good hold. Altwald's kick on the way, good. And you're scoring your honest water scoreboard. The Rochester Rockets 46, the Central Cougars 14. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
The following message is brought to you by the Foppe Insurance Agency in Breeze.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
The Foppe Insurance Agency, 215 North Main Street in Breeze.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. Take a look at your Prairie Farm scoring drive here with 2:53 to go in the third quarter for the Rochester Rockets. It was 7 plays that started on their own 28-yard line. 3 first downs, capped up by a 6-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Clay Bruno to freshman receiver Hank Beatty. And the Rockets lead at 46-14 on your honest water score with 2:53 to go here in the longest third quarter of the football season. That was your Prairie Farm scoring drive. Rockets will kick it away. Lob deep. Richter with him as well, standing on their own about 18-yard line. Ball on the tee, and we are ready for play. Ball squibbed and fell on there by 75, Jacob Tunyas. So Tunyas falls on it. Cougars will start 9th possession on their own 40-yard line. On their own 41-yard line. First and 10 for the Cougars. Two receivers left, one right. Live in the backfield with Max Campworth. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, he looks. Campworth has to get rid of it, and he's sacked in the backfield, back at the 37. .74 for the Rockets. I think might have been the man to get there. That's Nathan Jackson. Also 4. Second and 14 for the Cougars now after that sack. With 2:19 to play here in the third quarter. Two receivers left. Lob off the left tackle on the run. Gets that sack yardage back, and then more up to about the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 8. It's going to be third down, though, for the Cougars at about 6. Third down. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Campworth in the gun, takes a snap. He looks. Screen coming. Completes it. Richter's got a couple of blockers, and Eddington makes a nice open field tackle at the 48. After about a gain of 3 or 4, he's going to keep him shy of the line to gain. And it's going to be 4th down and about 4. Lobb now limping off the football field. And officials are going to time out here for Lobb limping off. With 1:01 to play here in the third quarter in a 46-14 game here. Rochester leading the Cougars. Lobb limps off. And it's 4th down. Richter is going to punt. Now the Cougars shifting into formation here. Like they're going to go for it. Richter goes under center. And Brian Short just telling Richter to wait. To go back under center. And a whistle and a timeout taken here by Brian Short with 38 seconds to play here. In the third quarter, your score on your Honest Water scored Rockets 46, Cougars 14. Listening High School football, Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here, Dylan Meyer alongside a 4th and 4 awaiting the Cougars here. Ahead of them trailing the Rochester Rockets 46-14 on your Honest Water scoreboard. And it's 4th and 4. And the Cougars are going to go for it. 2 receivers each side. In the gun is Camp with a one-hand clap. And they'll hand it off left tackle to Tyler Hegan. He's got a first down and skips out of bounds on the far side at the 45. It's a gain of about 8 and a first down. And Spangenberg ejected. Hegan, Lobb hurt. Hegan's the guy in the backfield. For the Cougars, a junior who'll probably get bulk of the work next season. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Trips right, 1 receiver left. Campbell takes a high snap. He looks left. He throws a deep ball left, looking for Wimpy, and that one incomplete. And running there step for step in coverage for the Rockets was 26, Wcso. And it's 2nd and 10. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left for Campworth. Hegan in the backfield with him. Flanks to his left in the shotgun formation. Campworth takes snap, blitz comes. They'll hand it, Hegan. Run it. Lowers the shoulder, and he's wrapped up by Eddington and fights forward. The pile goes a little farther forward, up to across 45, down to the 42. It's a World Series update for you. Game 3, Boston leading the series 2-0. Dodgers lead 1-0 in the top of the 7th. After about a short gain there, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. The Rockets 46, the Cougars 14. Listening to High School football on Max 96.7.
For over 50 years, Community Bank of Trenton has been serving the needs of local business. What others might call your small business is our big business. I'm Kyle Brigham, Vice President of Community Bank of Trenton, and I'd like to offer you better service. Maybe you deserve a lower interest rate. Maybe your checking account has too many service charges. Or maybe your bank just forgot what service really means. Give us a call, 224-9258, or check us out online at banktrenton.com. Community Bank of Trenton is locally owned, and we understand the needs of the local business owner. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. 46-14 on your Honest Water scoreboard, and the Cougars will have it 3rd and 8. Campworth in the gun. Throws, middle, complete. Richter near the first down. Ball came out. Still loose after a first down yardage. And the Cougars got it. That's going to net them 8 yards on the passing catch to Richter, and the ball fumbled forward to the 32. It's going to all in all be an 11-yard gain, I do believe, and a first down. Ball at the 32. And it's going to be first down and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Campworth takes a snap, and he rolls, and he looks to throw. He throws it up in vain, and that one is right through the hands. Incomplete, intended for Garcia, but that one right through the wickets of a Rochester player. He threw that one up, and that one was intended really to number 16, Logan Peters of the Rockets. Second and 10. So it's going to be second down and 10 now. The ball spotted on their own 32 for the Cougars. Campworth, or on the Rochester 32, that is. Campworth's pass right through the hands of Marcus and through the hands of Cade Eddington, incomplete. And it's going to be third down and 10 for the Cougars on the Rocket 32-yard line. We'll see what the Cougars will do here, third and 10. Campworth in the gun, 2 receivers each way, high snap, hands it, Hegan, he corralled it, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and Hegan is just ran up and stacked up and thrown down by a bunch of Rockets, and the ball is going to be spotted at about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line, so we lost a 6. Here with 11 minutes even to go in the fourth. Called a loss of 6. So it's fourth down and really long for the Cougars now in Rocket territory. Just joining us, no running back. Jordan Spangenberg ejected from the game. 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Tyson Lobb limped off with an ankle. So Hegan is the running back for the Cougars. They got 2 receivers each way. High snap. Campworth takes a snap. He is looking, fourth down. And Campworth slipped and fell, and he'll take a sack back at the 47-yard line of Rochester, and that's where the Rockets will take over. Jacob Gunter on the sack for the Rochester Rockets, and they'll take over their 9th possession on their own 47-yard line. They call that a loss of 10. First and 10 for the Rockets. Got the offense back out there. 2 receivers right, 1 left. They will hand it middle. That's DeRocher. Off. A flag flies in from the far side. McKinney in there taking the snaps now for the Rockets. You think the first team offense for Rochester done for the evening? On McKinney out there, he takes a bulk of the snaps as well with Bruno. We got another flag far side. Here with 10-11 to play in the fourth quarter. And it'll be a hold against the Rockets. Ball on the 42 after the walk-off. Under center. McAnal. For McKinney, sorry, check that, hands it. It's DeRocher, middle. For about a 3-yard gain. Second down and 12 now for the Rockets. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Under center again goes McKinney. Toss sweep right. That's DeRocher. First down yardage. And that's about a 14-yard pickup. 13-yard pickup, first down. For the Rockets. With 9:35 to play in the fourth quarter. McKinney back out there. 2 receivers right, 1 left in the gun. McKinney takes a snap. Hands it. DeRocher off right tackle. He's got blockers in front. Lowers the shoulder across the 30. Down to the 29-yard line. A 13-yard pickup and another Rocket first down. Rockets right back up to the line here with 9:10 to play in the fourth. 2 receivers left, 1 right. McKinney in there. DeRocher to his left, flanking him, fullback in the backfield as well in the shotgun. I'll hand it. DeRocher off right tackle. Right up the middle, stacked up at the 25 by a host of Cougars after on a 3 or 4 yard gain. Watts there for the Cougar defense. Second down and about 6 or 7. Under center, single back set. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Offsetting fullback, and now the Rockets are going to take a little more time off the clock here. Under center goes McKinney. Now hand it off right tackle. DeRocher trying to stay in bounds. And it does at about the 16-yard line. It's another 8-yard gain and a first. Another Rochester first down. 7 and change to play here in the fourth period. We'll have the Whisper Internet post-game coming up. Yandra Studios presents our next broadcast will be at Modern Day Catholic High School tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock kick. There, Knights and Hearts. Under center again goes McKinney. Allows the play clock to run down. 2 receivers far out left, 1 right. Single back set. And now hand it going off of left tackle. DeRocher up the middle across the 15. So that's where they'll mark it at about the 15, 14-yard line. A short pickup there of 2. They enter the Buckeye red zone again, do the Rockets. That's still about 7:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be second down and 8. In the gun, Two receivers left, one right. Fullback offset right. DeRocher in the backfield to the right of McKinney. Play clock right in front of them. Rockets taking their time here. In a 46-14 game, DeRocher lost his footing going into the backfield, but he stayed on his feet down to about the 13-yard line. Now maybe to the 12. 3 or 4 yards there. So third down and about 5, they'll call it. 3rd and 6. Two receivers right, one left in the shotgun again for the Rockets with 20 seconds on the play clock. They've continued here to milk the play clock. 6 minutes now, 18 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Rockets leading on your Honest Water scoreboard 46-14. That's McKinney. Takes a snap. Hands it, fakes it to DeRocher. McKinney will walk in for a 12-yard Rocket touchdown. So McKinney from 12 yards out extends the Rochester lead to 52-14. Rockets will go for just a point after here. Bruno to hold it. Altwell to kick it. Good snap, good hole. Altwell's kick is good. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. The Rockets 53, the Cougars 14. You're listening to high school football on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. And we take a look here at that Prairie Farms scoring drive. It was an 8-play drive, started on the Rochester 47-yard line, 3 first downs, counted by a 12-yard touchdown run by Brock McKinney. Point after touchdown was good. And the Rockets lead 53-14 here on your Honest Water score with 6 minutes even to play here in the fourth quarter on a cold, wet, rainy night here at Rocket Booster Stadium. The Cougars season here going to come to an end. 6-4 is what it looks like it's going to finish up. Rockets are going to move to 9-1 and advance to the round of 32, or sorry, the round of 16. Check that. Low kick, end over end, picked up there by an up man. That's Gavin Watts, who looks for some running room, and he falls forward over a man at the 36-yard line. .5:54 to play, fourth quarter. The Cougars drove down the field on that opening drive and scored. It took them most of the first quarter clock up, and ever since then, it's been all Rochester Rockets here since. Campworth in the gun. The 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 36. Campworth takes the snap. Hands Hegan, right tackle. Off of right tackle and spins forward after he lost a couple of yards there. And with Cougars in the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Hey, a high snap. Campworth's going to throw it. Pressure's going to come. He's going to whip and throw it deep. That one is complete. That's Blake Marcus down the right sideline. And a touchdown for the Cougars here with 5:06 to go in the fourth. And that was a 65-yard touchdown catch. So a 65-yard touchdown catch by Blake Marcus gets the Cougars a little closer. Now 53-20, with 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter. And on for the point after touchdown is Camden Wimpy. Just like that, the Cougars cut into the deficit. Good snap, good hold. Point after blocked by the Rockets. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. The Rochester Rockets 53, the Central Cougars 20. Listening to the 4A playoffs on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. Here in this one, your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, Rockets 53. The Cougars 20. The Cougars got a score there, and we'll take a look at that Prairie Farm scoring drive, a two-play drive. Started on their own 36, capped off by a 65-yard touchdown catch by Blake Marcus from quarterback Max Campworth. Is your Prairie Farm scoring drive here in this one. And they trail 53-20. So, Cougars will kick it away here with 5:06 to go in the fourth. Trailing here by 33 points. Ball teed up, Landis to kick it away, and he'll just kick it deep end over end. Eddington will try to get it on the run. He kicks it around back there, still loose, and Eddington will just dive on it at the 20. So we'll see now. 53-20 game. Looking like a new quarterback coming in for the Rockets. That's Jack Freewald, 6'2 freshman or 6'2 sophomore, number 19, taking the snaps. Probably the next Rocket guy to come through. That'll be a heck of a quarterback. They will hand it up the middle. 22, I think that was. It might have been Jarrett Reed. Oh, 32, I'm sorry, check that. Daniel Chapin, a 5'5 freshman, 32 on the carry. Two receivers right, one left. In the gun. I'll hand it to him again. And about a yard or two on that one as well. Chip or Chapin. 4:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Rockets got another running back there now. They patiently wait here to snap the football. 13 seconds. It's third down and 5 for the Rockets. Two receivers right, one left in the gun. Takes a snap. Hands it off right tackle, and that was no gain there. Maybe a loss of a couple. Tackle by 25. Jacob Meyer on the tackle. Rocher on the carry. He lost 3 or 4. And it's 4th down. 4th and 8 with 2:56 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll see what the Rockets will probably run the play clock all the way down, you'd think. Rocher splits out wide. Rockets look like they're going to end up punting it. And they will. And it'll roll dead at near midfield down there by number 80 of the Rockets, Jack Teeter. Rockets punt. 11 possession for the Cougars will start on their own 49-yard line. Cougars still got that first team offense out there yet. Campworth out there. 2:28 to play, 53-20. High snap. That's Hegan off right tackle. Lowers the shoulder, and no gain there for Hegan. Have the Whisper Internet postgame coming up. Get you ready tomorrow, Mater Day at home, playing host to the Effingham Flaming Hearts. A rematch of week 1 earlier this year. Saw the Knights win by 7 in a close game. Really Mater Day's closest game of the season in that one by far. Both teams 7-2, 2 receivers each way. One hand clap, Kemper takes a snap, he looks, trying to throw it, sets it up the screen. Garcia, first down yardage and more. Garcia trying to get into the end zone one last time, and he dives. And a touchdown from 49 yards away, 51 yards away. Alex Garcia. From Max Campworth. And with 1:38 to go, the Cougars get in the end zone and make things a little closer. Wimpy. Come on for point after. Wimpy. Will come on for the point after here with 1:38 to go. Another good snap, good hold. Wimpy's kick on the way is good. You're scoring your honest water scoreboard. The Rochester Rockets 53, the Central Cougars 27. You're listening to high school football in the 4A playoffs on Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside here, and your honest water scoreboard reads the Rochester Rockets 53, the Central Cougars 27. At Prairie Farm scoring drive was a 3-play drive that went 51 yards, was a 51-yard touchdown catch from pass from Max Campworth to Alex Garcia, and that was 3 plays, and it's now 53-27 with 1:38 to go in the 4th quarter. Cougars will have it teed up. It's 1:38 to go here in the 4th quarter. Now you think the Cougars will just kick it, and the Rockets will kneel a couple times, and it'll be all over. Landis, kick, and over in. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rockets for the 11th time on their own 33-yard line. Two receivers to the right. Under center. And they'll take a knee on it here with 1:34 to play in the fourth quarter. So there'll be a couple of kneel downs here, and the Rockets are going to move to 9-1 on the year. The Cougars are going to finish finish the season with a 6-4 record. Co-champions. Under center again here. The Rockets will patiently wait to snap it with 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Tremendous season here by the Central Cougars. Will come to an end 6-3. They are finished 6-4. Co-champs of the Kokia Conference for the first time. Or champions of the Kokia Conference for the first time since 2011. The Sharon with Freeburg and Columbia. Those two teams will play each other tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Another kneel down here, and it's 3rd down. Another kneel down there. And that will do things here for your final score. Here is Rochester 53, Central 27. And it's going to be a well-respected handshake here between Derek Leonard and former teammates Brian Short, John Howard, and IC. Both them guys good friends with Coach Leonard. And it'll be a good handshaking line. Final score here, Rockets 53, Cougars 27. We'll take a break. We'll have the Whisper Internet postgame coming up. You're listening to high school football here on Max 96.7.
This high school football broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Hutker Construction, Jansen Chevrolet, Fairman Garage Doors, the Joe Isaac Insurance Agency, Tunya's Service Company, the Community Bank of Trenton, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Clinton Manor Living Center, Jansen Farm Equipment, Keys Brothers Realty and Auction, Buckman Milk Hauling, Breeze Dental Group, the Foppy Insurance Agency, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com.
Looking for something to grill tonight? Carlisle Meat Market is here to help. For 24 years, Carlisle Meat Market has been your full-service meat market, providing the highest quality meats to the community. Need a special cut? They can get it at no extra cost to you. Carlisle Meat Market also carries the Boar's Head line for their gluten-free lunch meat and cheeses. Come in for their lunch specials every day, starting at just $5. Need a grill? They have that too. Carlisle Meat Market is a certified Traeger grill dealer. So come in and let Carlisle Meat Market help you figure out what's for dinner.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here, Dylan Meyer alongside here. Final score tonight from Rocket Booster Stadium, the Rochester Rockets 53, the Central Cougars 27. We take a look here at some of the stats in this one. Quarterback Max Camperworth was 15 of 26 for 208 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Running back Jordan Spangenberg finished with 14 carries, 64 yards and a touchdown there. Tyson Lobb, 8 carries, 27 yards and a touchdown. Blake Marcus had 4 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown. Alex Garcia had 3 catches for 62 yards and a touchdown. 14 first downs, 4 turnovers for the Cougars tonight. for the Rockets are led by Clay Bruno through the air, 9 of 14 for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns there. David Yoggers had 6 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown, and 2 catches for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns there. Running back Luke Gleason, 10 carries for 71 yards. Jacob DeRocher had 11 carries for 76 yards. Both those two, Gleason and DeRocher, each had a touchdown apiece. And Riley Lewis finished the game with 4 catches for 49 yards in that game. Drive chart, both teams possessed the football 11 times tonight. Cougars score on 3 or 4 of their 11 possessions. The Rockets scored on 7 of their 11 possessions tonight as well. Penalty-wise, the Cougars had 4 penalties for a total of 45 yards. And the Rockets finished the game with 7 accepted penalties for over 70 yards tonight. So that's one thing I'm sure the Rockets will want to clean up going into next week. Tomorrow, we're going to have the Modern Day Knights on the air. That's our John Droz Studios presenting our next broadcast tomorrow. The Knights will be at home against the Effingham Flaming Hearts. The Knights will enter with a 7-2 record, taking on the Hearts, who are 7-2. Both teams played each other beginning of the season, all the way back in week 1 here in that one. Don't forget as well, tomorrow, Jordan Ripnottmeyer tomorrow morning at 9 for Talkin' Sports. Rip will have Lonnie Lewis, the Carlisle volleyball head coach, and Brian Everskirt, the Cardinals bullpen coach, on tomorrow with Talkin' Sports at Rip. That all starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow as well. Congratulations to Coach Brian Short on a well-played season. They finished the year 6-4, so congratulations to him and all the coaching staff as well on a good year. And it's going to be tough to graduate at the big number of seniors that he's got. And the Cougars will be having a good junior class coming up. They'll be ready to play next year. That's going to do things here for us tonight from Rocket Booster Stadium. Your final score here tonight, the Rockets defeat the Cougars by a score of 53-27. For my statistician, Dylan Meyer, the guy taking care of us back at WCXO Studios, Ben Koopman. I'm Greg Meyer saying so long from Rochester.
This broadcast of high school football on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys. For Greg Meyer, Rip Knottmeyer, and the entire WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school football on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com.